live.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Another week, another spotlight, and this week we have the good old SwanFather on. Feel free to introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, what's up?
Yes, it's him. In
It's
the
me.
flesh, in the feathers.
No scales, just feathers.
No scales, just feathers.
Feathers, huh? Just make sure you don't leave it on the fucking chair because I think next guest probably wouldn't appreciate that.
Oh, of course not. But I'll leave a parting gift.
I don't know how I feel about that. That feels insidious.
I trust him.
Yeah, okay, well, if you trust him, I guess I'll trust him too.
I trust him. All right.
Hey, I'm not some of the nefarious shit, so...
I guess we could call it a happy accident. Hey!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Really? You're already starting?
What do you mean I'm already starting? Go fuck yourself.
I'm just saying, man, like, we're only, like, fucking... We've only been out here for, like, a minute, and you're, like, busting that out? Like a pun?
What are you... All right.
All right, well, Swan, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you do?
Well, shit, all right. I write Snoop fanfics.
Fuck yes.
And, well, as everyone else says, I write peak, but I beg to differ sometimes. But, you know, that's just me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every writer would beg to differ on their own fix, but, you know, you gotta take what other people are saying. It's a good way to get some insight on your work at the very least, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, dog. I still haven't learned how to take a compliment.
Yeah, trust me, he fucking hasn't. But, well, how long have you been writing for?
Well, I'd have to say before Snoot, I do my own writing, but some of that shit's never seen the public eye, but it's I didn't get serious about it until fucking, when was it? Late May. And those two fics that I originally did, you know, they're buried and shit like that. So, but I've improved since then, definitely since past AHA, so.
Yeah, iterating on things, improving over time. I get that. I know for a fact I've got a couple things that are buried and have never seen the light of day, barring like maybe one or two people's eyes.
I have so many things that nobody on this planet will ever see. And they are staying there.
Are you sure?
They will die with me.
What if I give you like a doubloon?
A doubloon.
One doubloon.
One doubloon.
One doubloon.
How much is that in United States dollars?
Fuck, I haven't checked the conversion rates. Let's say it's like $5 though.
How about you take your $5 and shove it up your ass?
Wow. Spicy. Okay. Ugh. Well, people who have come to my fucking channel, and I'm assuming people who have come from the Snoot Discord, probably.
Hey, what's up, Snoot Club?
Yeah, hey Snoot Club. Cool to see you guys here.
Can we get the Snoot Clubbers in chat sound off right now?
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, whoop, whoop.
Oh, apparently the balloon's less than, how much? 1% of a cent. Okay, well, shit. Yeah, maybe I just give you the $5 then. That said, I assume everybody is a big fan of Snoot and Wani, so you know what? That's probably a good place to start before we get into the content of what you've written. How'd you get into the fandom?
Oh, shit. Well, funny enough, I found a random YouTube video about, you know, this random Gator girl. You know, I was getting into watching visual novels and shit like that because I was bored. And then all of a sudden a recommendation shows up for Wanting to Hug That Gator. And I watch a little bit of it and I'm like, oh shit, this is kind of cool. And then I keep watching it. And shit, I'm binging the entire playthrough of it. And I'm like, oh my god, I need to play this game. And then I end up buying it. I get fucking, which ending was the first one I got? I got E3 for my first one.
All right, E3 heads rise up.
Yep.
So you're a Wani bro then.
Originally, yes, and that's how I found Snoot. And then I ended up liking Snoot a lot. but
Very good.
my roots are definitely in Wani.
See, me and Humo, we're both Wani. We played Wani first. So
Gator guys, if you will.
this is a safe Wani space.
Yeah, we've had a whole spectrum of people on this. Old heads from like when Snoop fucking released, all the way till I just found out I'm here like fucking 10 minutes ago type of people. So yeah, I know when I fucking started, it was because I got like a recommendation a little bit before Valentine's to like take a look at Wani from I don't know if it was Steam or YouTube, but I was like, you know what? I don't have anything to stream on Valentine's. Let's send it. Proceeded to not stream on Valentine's, but did a Weekend Warrior and did like fucking all endings. So
I remember those streams.
yeah, do you?
Yeah, I mean, they're what got me here.
Yeah. I got the E3 on my first run as well, and that shit was definitely a tearjerker.
It ruined
you
you.
what.
You had to step away from the microphone.
Yeah, I had another friend of mine reading along with me, and I had to let him take over that last little bit because I had to mute for a minute or two.
You had to sob his little fucking eyes out.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, that made me cry. If E4 didn't, then E3 did.
Yeah, E4 was one of those ones that kind of like started to get the old eyes misty, but I was able to keep it in check for the most part. Though I know after stream I kind of waddled away and laid down for a little bit.
I think Formal's where it just, you fucking felt it.
Mm-hmm.
I still dream of a dance, dog.
Holy shit. That just lives rent free in my head.
Absolutely. I kind of want to go watch it right now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Do you want me to just like put it up on the screen?
Are we watching the dance scene right now?
Do you want to watch the dance scene right now?
I want to watch the dance scene right now.
Okay.
Put that shit up.
Put it up.
Jamie, pull it up.
Put it on the board.
I just typed "Dance of a Dream." Ugh. There we go.
I mean, even the snoot heads have to appreciate this, right?
Yep, this will work.
I mean, imagine if fucking Snoot had animated cutscenes like this,
Dog.
did.
Oh, pure peak.
People would be popping the fuck off, I tell you what. Alright, here we go.
God damn it. Oh, my heart, my soul.
I need her. I'm Gosling out right now. I'm Gosling.
Oh, this scene is exactly how I wanted to start fucking IWTR. Holy shit. You're damn right you stood up, bears. Holy shit.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Well, it's still got the desired effect.
Oh, Devil May Cry remix.
Oh, hell yeah.
Love my Gator wife. Love my Gator wife. Also, Jake, you're such a greedy fuck.
What do you mean?
You already got schizo. Got everybody else to love the Gator.
I can appreciate it.
Yeah, you can appreciate it. But that's it.
I mean, shit, Olivia is waifu, but I already have a waifu, so
Looks around. Does this mean she's mine? Do I get to pick her up and take her away?
I don't know, man. I think you got an entire chat that's willing to fight you to the death over it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. All right. Well, that talks a little bit about Wani, but you know what? Let's talk a little bit about Snoot too, because you know Snoot game pretty big. Snoot game pretty important. What? How did things go when you played Snoot?
oh fuck. All right. Well, I'll be honest with you. I got spoiled. Um, so I knew what was going to happen with E4, but I decided to start going with just E3 first, then go with the rest,
Mm-hmm.
and then E4 obviously. But man, it really sucks that I got spoiled.
Yeah, it's never fun.
No, but for some reason, Snoop managed to stick to me more than Wani did.
Mm. Was it just something about the story itself that resonated more, or the characters?
I'd say the story definitely hit a lot more, and the overarching theme of it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair
That's
enough.
entirely valid. I mean, yeah, I get it.
Got all kinds of different folks. Some they like Wani more, some they like Snoop more. Everybody's valid in their opinion, as long as they don't, uh, like Oneko.
Personally, I don't have a favorite, but it's just when you pay attention to the themes of both games, you really start to understand it. So,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. And plus, also, like most things, comes down to personal preference.
Obviously.
But you know,
So
we've got our tarot lovers and our gator lovers.
yeah, that's true enough.
and not both.
We
True.
also have those. Looks at Iggy. All right. Well, that's how you started, but how about joining up into the community? Like actually, throwing messages a couple places and all that, kind of poking around. Like, how'd that start out?
Well, it all started on Reddit.
Hmm.
After I had played through the games and did some watching on YouTube, I started going on Reddit, and I found out about a fanfic. They had fanfics for this game. Obviously, like every community does, they have fanfics for their games. And the first fanfic I see is an E2 cope fix game or fanfic,
Mm-hmm.
and it was Broken Wings.
Ooh. Ah,
That was the first one I read through to its entirety, and then I was hooked on reading everything else. And then that led me to the Snoop Discord.
shout out again, Snoop Club. We love Snoop Club.
Yeah, at the end of this, I'll probably link at the fucking Snoop Club Discord in the description. But would you believe me if I told you that Broken Wings was also the first fanfic that I delved into post Snoot and Wani? It's actually
It'd be believable. I mean, a lot of people probably were looking for an YouTube cope fix and shit like that.
Well, as a matter of fact, he read it on stream.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
It's the first supercut I got up. People found their way here after that, and now I've been reading fics.
The second fic was Arlock's Inco Noted.
Correct. And now working way through None in the Chamber and Punch Drunk Gator. So
it's funny because the second fic that I did read was Inco Noted. So
that's definitely.
And then I found out about the sequel, and I'm like, oh shit, there's more? Okay, this is great.
Absolutely.
And he wasn't even finished with it yet, so I was waiting for him to update it every time.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, I was following along with Love is Colorblind as it came out, and that was the best shit ever. Wake up and see fucking new Love is Colorblind. Woo!
Yeah, there's a ton of peak fics out there that I really want to get around to.
You have so much.
I know. I am not fucking starved for content, I'll tell you what.
I
then
think
when
I'm
you,
pretty much caught up on everything.
yeah, and then you're gonna have a lot more to catch up on too, like forever, especially with fellas like Swan over here with how they write.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, talking about fix and whatnot, took a little bit of a look at your AO3 before this, and you've got quite the selection up there. You've got a couple of one shots, you got a couple in progress fix, and some finished ones up there. Want to give me a little bit of an idea of some of those, how those are going.
Oh, all right. So, where's my deck? Right now, I'm feeling pretty good about working on the sequel to Aha. I mean, I've got a good direction on that one. Snoop Game Plus is the one I'm having the most difficulty with because one, it's fucking depressing, and two, coming up with how the story's gonna go. I mean, I got a lot of Snoop Bros on the other Discord who are helping me along here, trying to give me ideas, and of course, trying to put my own damn ideas into it. But you know, that's just me.
Mm.
What else? And oh yeah, my new one that I just came out with, Promise of a Lifetime. Yeah, this one's gonna be fucking awesome. Like I'm really excited about doing this one because one, it's it's one that I've been wanting to do for a while, and two, well, it's it's cute.
It is really
So
fucking cute. I started reading Promise of a Lifetime, and yeah, it's good. I am excited for it as well.
uh, talking about the buried one that I currently have that I'm put on hiatus, Taros and Gators. I mean, the issue I have with it right now is that I don't want it to be a one for one copy of Wani, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do differently with it
Mm-hmm.
because, and not to mention, it's a combined cast fic, meaning it's all of Wani and Snoot, all the characters in one fucking school. It's difficult to manage that many characters in one go, and it
Yeah.
was pretty ambitious when I started it, and then I hit the fucking wall,
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
and
that's fair enough. You're juggling
yeah.
a lot of plates there.
For the one shots, shit. I think one night I was really pissed. They were talking about E2 in the Wani Discord, and I'm just like, you know what? I really, really want to fix this. So I just wrote that one shot in 30 minutes, and I'm like, fuck it. Here we go. Send it.
fuck it, we ball.
The other one is in relation to Haha with NOC and shit like that. It's just a spur of the moment writing, but um, I wrote it because I heard a song and it made me think, oh, I could write something related to this, and shit. And it kind of leads into part 3 when I get to it eventually. So
Mm-hmm.
now for my completed fix. When I just completed Pirates recently, like 2 days ago, actually.
Actual fucking peak.
Damn, man, that was absolutely the best thing I've written, and it was fun to write all the way through. Honestly, a happy accident. Well, we all know the premise of why that one happened, and yeah, I enjoyed writing that one too, and it's probably what sent me into popularity in the first place.
Mm.
And then we don't talk about the two other fics I deleted off of AO3 for a reason. So
Oh, yeah, they're not there, right? I wouldn't know.
yeah, no, let's just say the first fic is actually going to be part 3 of the series. So,
Okay. Hmm.
You're
and
just
then the second one is going to be another fic that I'm going to work on alongside part 3, but in a different form, in a different prompt. So, but that'll come later when I've finished all my other fics, especially IWTR. So,
Mm-hmm.
which is I want to take responsibility. Correct.
that's right. The sequel to Aha.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Oh, so much. Like you're cooking so much. I'm gonna get obese. We're all gonna get obese, bro. Too much food.
Shit, everyone complains I'm gonna give them diabetes for writing Promise,
Oh,
and they
dude,
might be right.
that shit's gonna be so saccharine, but it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be worth it.
People like they sweets.
It's unironically, like, whoa. Yeah.
You can tell when Jake's excited because he starts just making noises.
I do. Yeah. Uh, trying to formulate thoughts is hard when all you can think about is like peak.
Yeah,
That's
just,
why I have docs.
You got anything else you want to add on to there, Jake?
What?
I don't know. I mean, do you want to talk about how peak it is some more?
No.
No?
Because I could sit here doing that all fucking night.
Well,
Nobody wants to hear it.
Are you sure? It seems like everybody else in chat is talking about how peak it is as well.
I mean, yeah, but they're gonna do that all for me. We have actual things to talk about.
All right, then we'll get to the actual things to talk about. Well, from how it sounded there, gonna jump around a little bit on the doc here. Sounded like there was maybe some of those fics you were gonna be writing in tandem, right? And it's one thing to write a fic and focus solely on that fic. It's another thing to do two in synchronicity, and trying to manage all of that. Is how do you think you're gonna go about like making sure one fic isn't getting more attention than the other, or is it going to be like a thing where maybe you do a chapter here, then a chapter there, and then alternate, or how are you thinking about that?
I like to do it by alternation. So if something has been updated in a while, like more than a week or something, then I particularly focus on that. Or if people are really talking about it and they like, hey, we really want to see more of this fic, and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't done this for like a couple days. Yeah, maybe I'll work on it. But also, it's just like if I have more motivation to do one than the other, then I'm gonna be motivated to do it. Like I was with Pirates. I mean, shit, that motivated the hell out of me to do that because I had a lot of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
There would have been more chapters, but I decided to cut it short because it would have been too much filling.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Also, you're writing more than two at once right now, right? You have like
I've got
how many?
three at
Three.
least, at
Yeah.
not counting Taros and Gators because I put that one on hiatus.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You let that particular chainsaw fall off the juggle train.
It's in the shed waiting.
One day it'll get whipped back out.
I just need to rethink it.
Yeah, fair enough. Speaking of thinking, can you give us an idea of how maybe like your creative process goes for writing these fics? Because everybody's got a different way that they do it, when it comes down to like just planning, theorizing, like how they want to have chapters play out in the future, all that good stuff. How does your process tend to look?
Oh, process. Now the funny thing to say is there's no process, and I just say fuck it, we ball.
Mm-hmm.
But first, a prompt comes, and you're like, okay, so we're gonna just put up a storyboard, and people are gonna start flocking, and then they start, we start discussing like, all right, so what's gonna happen here? Does certain character do blah blah blah? How are they going to act? And shit like that. With Pirates, we had major plot points already figured out within the first couple of days. I don't want to talk about it because some people probably not read it here, but the big thing that happens in the fic, that was already predetermined near the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I build off of there. With Aha, we already knew what was going to happen in a sense, what the point of the fic was, where it was going to head. How you get there, that's the planning. And I mean, that one was fuck it, we ball to the max.
Right.
And I wasn't happy with the first time, so I did end up going back and rewriting a couple chapters and changing up the story a little bit. So that happened later. But for other creative processes, it's mostly a group effort in discussing plot points with other snooters on the Snoot Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes in my DMs with some of my friends, we talk about it, and like, okay, this is a good idea. We should go with this. Oh no, this sucks. We're not going to go with this. And then sometimes my own ideas, and that kind of shit.
Right. That actually flows quite nicely into one of the other questions I had prepared here, and that's the topic of where ideas for fix come from, right? And it seems like when it comes to your fix, it's a very collaborative effort with the community.
I'd say so. Yeah. A lot of it is the community pretty much motivates me to write, and my spouse, obviously, where I get pretty motivated to write. And if people really like it enough, I'm going to keep giving them more. Now, why I juggle multiple fix, I don't know. I don't know what got me into it, but I
You,
figured, why not?
you just do it and it works. So
I,
why the
I,
fuck?
I guess so. But
I
hell,
can't. I
I'm not
couldn't.
worn down.
I couldn't fathom it. I can only work on. I can barely work on mine.
I've seen you try to work on multiple fixes at the same time.
What does that mean?
You had fucking punch drunk you needed to do, and then you had the bloodstained blizzard, and I saw what that looked like.
Well, I finished Bloodstained Blizzard.
Well, yeah, I know, but I remember when you were. Look, dog. All I'm saying is, you go one by one.
Yeah, man. I take it one at a time.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, I just derailed my train of thought. Jake, take over for a second.
All right. So, what were we talking about?
We're talking about where the ideas for fix come from.
Right. So you talk with a lot of people on Snoop Club. So
I
I'm
do.
gonna you guys you don't what?
No, I do.
Oh, okay. Dude, I thought I misheard you, but no, I see you in a lot of threads,
Mhm.
and you're always workshopping shit. So I'm gonna assume that's where the vast majority of your ideas come from, huh? Like everybody's always throwing around ideas in there.
That's right. But a lot of other ideas come from some shit that I've watched or read. Um, Promise actually has a lot of inspiration from certain Japanese animes I've watched, and some I've watched recently with my spouse. So it's gonna be fucking cutesy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean the concept of old friends reunited when they get older isn't exactly a new one,
No,
but it's a really really good one. It always is,
It's a
and
good
so
plot device.
I'm very very excited to see your interpretation of it with Fang and Anon.
funny enough, Pirates, Princess, and Promise both take inspiration for her high school love based on an anime called From Me to You. Um, and that shit was awesome to watch. I mean, I think my spouse and I, we binged it an entire night once, and we couldn't even finish all of it because there was just so many episodes to watch. But that got me thinking, this is high school love, and holy shit, this is great. So
I cannot say that I've ever heard of that.
it's
I'm not
it's pretty good.
I'm not really an anime guy, but fuck yes, go off King.
Yeah, I mean, inspiration is one of those things that you can find in tons of different places. As long as you're looking for it, of course. Anime being a big one. Or just
Oh yeah.
any creative mediums, TV shows, movies, games. All of it. You can find something that you can use somewhere else.
Well, I don't necessarily go for inspiration just by watching things. Sometimes it's accidental
Mm-hmm.
where you're just watching something and you're just like, oh, oh, that's a good idea, and then you just write it down. That's why I keep my phone on me because then I can pull up docs and be like, oh, this is a good idea. Just type it down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know that's I personally haven't done it in quite a while, but I know back in the past, if like I was ever walking around and like maybe I'm mulling something over or like I spot something at some point and it just kind of like clicks in my head, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is something to remember for later, and then I would jot it down in my notes app. What about you, Jake?
I don't have idea. I don't write shit down. I've said this before. I think of something, and then if I don't write it down and then forget about it, I'm fucked. Which is a horrible, horrible habit to have. But generally, whenever I'm thinking about something, I'm actively like writing at the same time. So I'm a stream of consciousness writer. When I write, it's all coming off the dome, out the rip. So
It's a matter of both for me, actually. Not just notes, but stream of consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
When you're thinking of something, you start writing it down, and you're like, okay, this sounds good on paper. And then you look at it, and it's a whole bunch of spaghetti, and you're just like, oh fuck, I gotta fix it.
yeah,
Straighten it out.
I go on. I walk to the store to get my groceries because why the fuck would I take a car? I live 15 minutes away from the grocery store, not even. But that I use that time a lot to think about my shit. So it's good. Taking walks and thinking. A good way to get the gears going.
Yeah, I'd figure honestly, any time with yourself is where you're doing. Let me write myself here. Any time that you're just chilling out doing nothing much, like if you're in the shower or something cleaning up, I've found that that's always a good time to reflect on things as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think I usually refer to those as like character arc showers, where I let the hot water rain down on me as I just think for a while.
I might have to take one of those after this, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Like
come up with some really sad scenes in the shower.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
You ever just curl up in the shower while the like water is scalding hot and just lay down in the tub and think about your life?
Yeah.
I can't necessarily do that.
Oh,
Tub's too small, and I'm too tall.
I mean, look, I'm 6'1". My tub is too small, but that doesn't stop me from curling up into the fetal position and crying.
I mean, like, I'll sit down in the shower and, like, kind of just, like, sit there and. Like, the thing is, the shower doesn't, like, hit me in the face. It's just, like, hitting my knees, but I'm just still sitting there, just chilling. Just having a good ass time. Honestly,
You ever fall
those.
asleep in the shower?
Once, I think, actually. Well, no, it wasn't in the shower. It was in the bath. I had, like, a fucking. Like, a relaxation bath going. And then, like, I woke up and I was like, oh. Well, it's a good thing I didn't drown.
What about you, Swan? You ever slept in the bathtub?
I have actually. I've passed out of the shower a couple of times. Shit, that's not fun.
Damn,
But
waking up all pruny and shit.
it happened once. My wife came home and she's like, "The hell are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I took a shower and I fell asleep."
I'm sleeping.
That's a
Oh
funny
my
thing
God.
because you would think like being just getting hit with water would keep you awake, but no. Sometimes
Nah,
it's
that
just
shit.
it's relaxing enough that you're like, okay, Betty, bye, bye, bye.
Look, I'm not gonna. I turn my shit crank like high. Like if my water's not turning my skin red, I don't want it. And when you fucking like lay down in that tub, it's like a warm blanket because by the time the water hits you, it's cooled off a little bit,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
like, ooh.
I
When I was a youngster,
mm-hmm.
I would fucking fall asleep in the shower all the time, and my mom would get so pissed off of me. Oh my, yeah, it's a habit that I've carried over from childhood. But sometimes, man, shower sleep hits different.
So yeah, like I said, it's only happened to me like maybe once or twice, but like yeah, no. Usually I just get out of the shower and then go lay down.
No, no, for me, it's an intentional thing. I go to the shower to go to sleep.
Technically, it's unintentional for me. I mean, shit. It only happened once after I worked 10 hours, and I'm like, man, I'm fucking tired. I need a shower. Pass out in the shower. Damn it!
Yeah.
You know what? This is a good topic to derail for a little bit. What's some other habits you've like carried over from childhood, Jake?
Me? You want me specifically to do this?
Well, I'm willing to give some as well. I just thought we would start with you since I'm the
All right.
prompter here.
I guess that's fair. I mean, habits that I've carried over from childhood.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Like, I mean, I guess the shower thing is one,
Uh-huh.
but as far as like actual habits go, maybe chewing my nails, I do that sometimes, but
Okay, like when you say chewing your nails, do you mean like?
I don't like bite them. I bite them and then like that's it. I don't like constantly chew on them until they're like nubs.
Okay, but are you like chewing them off, or are you just kind of like gnawing on your nail?
I bite them off.
Okay.
I bite the nails off.
See, because like I have a thing where like I used to like bite my nails off, right? Like it,
Right.
I would just like gnaw on the corner, and then it would have to. It's like, oh well, it's chipped. And nowadays, still, if my nail's chipped, I start to like fucking pick at it and get really annoyed until I clip it, because it just pisses me off to no end. But
Yeah.
I'll just sometimes like gnaw or like, you know, like your what tooth is that? Your canines, the pointier ones.
The pointy one?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll just like kind of like let like rub my nail between my canines a little bit.
That's strange.
I mean, I didn't say it wasn't strange. It's just something that I do.
I know, but I'm gonna point out.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's. I mean, I could also talk about my neuroticism with my PopTarts and my pizza.
Is that childhood shit?
Yeah, I told you that was childhood shit because my mom used to cut it up that way.
Hey, this freak cuts his Pop Tarts up into like squares
Yes,
with a knife,
yes. Butter
like
knife.
a freak.
It's not that freaky.
That's crazy.
It's not that
See?
freaky.
It's freaky, dude.
I mean, it's out of the ordinary, and of course. Iron's coming in here saying fucking skinwalker behavior. I'm not even going to engage with him because I'm going to start getting
It's skinwalker
ridiculous.
behavior.
It's not skinwalker behavior. It's not even my fault. My mom did it.
Whatever, man. He doesn't have any room to talk. You shut up, Pinecone boy.
That's what I was going to say. I don't want to. I don't want to get into him with it. But yeah, no. Fucking what is it? One down the middle, 3 across, so you get 8 different squares of Pop-Tart, and then you start with the middle, then go to the outside because the outside bits are the better ones. And now everybody in the room staring at me, of course.
Yeah,
and then and then I do the same with the pizza, except it's only 2 across, so that you have 6 slices of a Totino. And this is a Totino square pizza, by the way.
Nobody cares about the pizza. People eat square pizza all the time.
Yeah, but do they?
What?
What? I don't know. I'm just trying to like fucking talk. All right.
Yeah, you're not doing a very good job of it.
Because you're cutting me off. Throws a brick at you.
Ow.
Here I am exposing myself, and all you had to say was, I don't remember.
Do you want me to tell the Piss Globe story?
Oh no.
I don't know. Do you want to tell the Piss Globe story?
I don't mind telling the Piss Globe story. It's funny.
Okay, go for the Piss Globe story.
When I was like 5 years old, 4 or 5, give or take, I had this big plastic globe. It was hollow on the inside. It was a little bit opaque. You could kind of see through it. You could see through it enough to see color on the inside. And I thought it would be funny if you just piss in it. And I filled the whole globe up. Filled the whole globe up with piss over the course of about a month or so. And eventually, obviously, I didn't try to hide it or anything. I just kept it in the corner of my room. But, you know, every time my parents would come in, they wouldn't notice the piss globe because it was a little opaque. And eventually, however, when it was full, when I had maximized my piss globe, my piss meter was full and I was ready to use Ultra.
He was going to burst.
I was going to burst. My mom walked in, saw the piss globe, and was like, Jacob, what the fuck is this? Obviously, she didn't say it like that. I was a 5-year-old. Yeah, I was pondering my piss orb, and my mom had to come in and yuck my yum and was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "That's my funny globe." And she was like, "No, absolutely not," and then dumped it out in the backyard. And that was the worst day of my life, and I still remember it to this day.
Yeah, that's a pretty rough one.
Pour one out for the piss globe. Anyway, that's the piss globe story.
I'm trying to remember if I had anything like that, like bad,
like dumb kid shit.
Like dumb kid shit. Yeah, I'm sure I did, but like I feel like I've buried a lot of that. You know what I mean? Like I'd have to go like text my mom, "Hey, what's something like I did as a kid that was super fucking dumb?"
I think that patch of grass she dumped my piss globe out over still doesn't grow to this day.
Cursed! You have put a hex on that square.
No. Yeah, that's a wasteland, dog.
God damn. Okay, there was the sheet story.
The sheet story. I gotta hear this.
Well, I think I've told you before. It's probably not what you think it is. It was Fuck, it was when I was like a stupid little idiot, dumb like toddler kid, you know? Like to the point where like I don't remember this. Like it was before consciousness formed. You know what I mean?
What is this a story your parent like told you secondhand information or?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear
So
it.
I was old enough to like be running around, right?
Uh-huh.
So frame of reference, I guess we'd say about like it's like 3, maybe. I was running around the room, and I had a sheet on my head because my mom was doing laundry. I don't know why I was running around with the fucking sheet on my head. I just was. And as you might know, you can't see when you have a sheet over your head. So I just full tilt sprint into the corner of the coffee table.
Oh, okay. And then you busted your fucking head open.
It hit me like on my eyebrow, right? And I mean, it cut that bitch open.
I remember this now. You did tell this story.
Yep. There's a scar there now, and according to my parents, what was it? My mom was screaming that we had to go to the hospital, and my dad was like, "Nah, he's all right." And my mom was like, "You can see bone."
Yeah, okay, I remember that now.
And eventually he relented, and we went to the hospital, and they stitched up on my eye. And then there's the reason I have a fake tooth right now. I mean, I could go into that one too. Why not, right? Since I'm talking, like yours is just like a shame of pissing in a globe. Mine is
shame.
Are you not shameful? You're proud of the piss globe?
Fuck yeah, I am. That was my crowning achievement.
I gave you an out, and you doubled down.
You saying you wouldn't have a piss globe?
No, I would not have a piss globe.
You're a coward and a wretch, sir.
The only reason I would have a piss globe is to Jarati someone, all right? Someone I fucking hate.
All right, you're. I mean, that's just coward behavior.
Coward behavior.
Tell me in chat if you'd have a piss globe right now.
If you admit to wanting a piss globe in chat, I'm going to judge you. It better not be anyone that I know from the fucking Discord, because I can tag your ass with a roll, alright?
Oh, you're gonna make the piss globe roll?
I'll make the fucking piss globe roll. God.
Coward.
Returning to his roots. Man, I forgot that this fucking channel was founded on piss. God damn it.
Well, we won't ever let you forget, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Should I tell the fucking slide story, since I already, like, teased it?
The what?
The slide story.
The tooth thing. Yeah,
the tooth thing. Okay. All right. Yeah. I like how this was like, oh, let me think about my shame and whatnot. And it's just, how did I fucking maim myself as a kid? Surprisingly, never broke a. Well, are teeth bones?
Technically.
Yeah. So,
okay. Well, then I guess I broke a bone.
Fuck you, idiot.
Yeah, fuck you. So, what was this? Like, fucking second house I lived in, we had a pool, right? And we had a slide to the pool, because slides are cool, alright? I don't care what anybody says. Going down a slide and then sploosh. That's fun. Me and my friend, we'll call him Corey. Me and Corey like to do this thing where, you know how a slide is shaped, right? It's like a U, where you got like the sides that you're supposed to go slide down in the channel between.
Mm-hmm.
We were stupid, and we thought it was fun to climb up the slide. The issue, like, that alone is like, okay, fine, climbing up a slide, that's whatever. The issue comes in when you say you were climbing at the same time. And one person is climbing up the channel, like, fucking on their, like, fucking elbows, like, shimmying up, Like, it's like fucking Nam or something, and I'm trying to cross the trench or some shit, right? And then the other person would be like spidered over top using their hands and feet to like use the sides of the channel to climb up over top, right? Really stupid shit. I don't think like I would expect anybody except kids to do this, right? And so that's fine. It's not inherently evil. Now what is evil is when you are the one in the sluice climbing up and you're like, okay, this is fun. And then the entire weight of another child crashes down on your head, slamming you into the fucking slide. It's even worse when you hit at an angle and it rips out your front tooth. So that you know, there's no pleasant angle for it to come out, so it just like rips straight through the gums. It just breaks out. And you slide down bleeding and screaming into the pool. So my mom comes out and she's fucking panicking. She sees me like fucking just, I'm a gusher at that point. So she gets me out of the pool and gets a towel, like, you know, a beach towel, and has me hold it to my mouth. And according to her, I soaked that bitch with blood. And all the while, Corey and my brother are just swimming in the pool like nothing's going wrong. They're just you know, having fun. It's all good. He's just bleeding a little bit. He'll be fine. So she screams at them to get out of the pool. They get out of the pool. We obviously are going to like fucking the emergency room. And she realizes as we're in the car, she doesn't have the tooth still. So she has to go back into the pool and scuba dive to find my tooth, which is fractured at that point. It's like got a diagonal break in it. I don't even know if there was like a second piece she found or if it was just the one. But we take it, and eventually they put it back into my skull, and they're like, maybe it'll take root again. And it never did.
It didn't.
It never did. And so I, good chunk of my life had just a split tooth in the front. It was one of my front teeth, which was kind of cool because I could like breathe through that little hole and like spit water out of it. You know, like it's like, you know, make the best of that situation. And then
Got the phantom tooth.
there was, I want to say late high school. They finally took out the dead tooth, did like a root canal, and then they had like what the fuck was it called? Like a myelin bond or some shit where they like used a fake tooth and bound it to the two adjacent teeth. And that's what I had for a while until they fucking put a screw in my skull and put a crown over it. Where I am now.
What about you, Swan? Do you have any embarrassing childhood shit?
Or traumatic childhood shit if you want to share.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
There's a whole
I got-
spectrum here.
All right, I got a couple. Actually, it's funny because I have done things to my teeth in a pool too.
Oh, my
Oh.
kindred spirits.
So, my two front teeth could have been almost buck teeth had I not done this. But so I was living at my grandparents' place with my parents because we were in the process of moving from between houses, and then we decided during summer, you know, hey, let's go to this pool that's over here near my grandparents' place. You know, hey, let's do that. Me not really knowing how to swim and pay attention while I'm swimming, I'm pretty much swimming from the other side of the pool to the other because my dad's trying to teach me. I couldn't hear them telling me to stop, and I face first planted into the concrete wall, hitting my two front teeth into it. I chipped my two front teeth. So, and I don't know how much tooth I lost on both of them, but man, that shit hurt for the longest time. And I still haven't gotten them fixed. So they're still kind of like just chipped, but they smoothed out on their own. So, but
Natural
man,
erosion.
that shit made me stay away from a swimming pool for years. There was also this time in 7th grade when I tried learning how to skateboard. And being the dumbass kid that I was, I'm like, oh, this is a great idea. I'm going to take this Walmart skateboard and then I'm going to go down this bumpy ass driveway with it. And, you know, this is going to be a great idea. I'll just let gravity do the rest.
No issues, right?
So I start going, I get a couple feet, and then all of a sudden I'm flying through the air and I land on my right leg and broke my tibia and my fibia. And that's how I spent my spring break and the rest of 7th grade in a cast.
Woof.
Shit was painful.
Yeah, I fucking bet, dude. Your tibia and two bones. You broke 2 bones.
2 bones, right? Close to the ankle. And it was a near perfect break. So,
Well, those are good, right? Near perfect breaks are good, right? You don't.
right. No, there wasn't any surgery involved. They just had to re-break my leg and put it back in place.
All right, get ready. Here we go.
They had to put my ass under for that one. So,
Yeah, I bet, dog.
I don't think I've ever been put under for anything.
Me neither.
And before anyone asks, no, it was not a happy accident. It was a terrible one.
Whop.
Jake already burned his pun pass, so he couldn't have done it there.
I can make as many puns as I want.
You ran out a long time ago, dog.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't have any more passes, and a pass machine broke.
Nuh-uh, I can make more.
All right, well, maybe you know something I don't. So I will say that reminded me of a couple more stories. If I shall be allowed to tell them. Looks at Jake.
No.
Okay, well, all right. Moving on to the next thing, and then I suppose.
No battle, huh?
What do you want me to say? Do you want me to fight back? Do you want it to turn into one of those?
I don't know, Swan. Do you want him to tell his stories?
It is completely up to him if he wants to tell his stories, but I don't know.
Well, these ones are a bit more comedic in nature. One of them isn't. Well, actually, it kind of is. Okay,
is it comedic or not, butt fucker? Like,
I mean, I think it's funny. My brother probably doesn't, but so I used to play like fucking rec baseball, right? And my brother obviously would be dragged along because my parents wanted to go watch my game, so he would have to go find other things to do, right? It's what it is. During one of my games, he was playing over near like this like small hill, and I think he was playing tag with someone, and like they tagged him and he tripped, and he just like kind of like rolled down the hill and it, like started crying, right? Because I mean, you know, you roll down the hill, it's not a fun time. He was younger, it is what it is. And he's like, ow, this hurts. My parents are like, it's fine, you just rolled down a hill, you're good. Turns out later they had to take him because it actually broke his collarbone. And
Shit.
It's just I always think about it like so because that was not a big hill. Like he just tumbled and you think, oh, he's a young lad, he's just gonna bounce back up and be fine. Nope, broke the fucking collarbone.
You just got hit at the right angle.
Yeah, apparently so. Maybe there was like a particularly big rock or something that he smashed into on the way down as he went by or something. I don't know. So that was something that happened to him. Another thing that happened to him. This is just funny. Nobody really got hurt. This is the same house where we had the pool. And he had like this big like I don't know, I guess you'd call it a tricycle, right? But it was like made of entirely plastic and it was like Hot Wheels themed or something. So there's like this big fuck ass front tire. It was like a lowrider type deal or like I don't know what you would call it.
It was a fucking big wheel?
It was a big wheel type deal, yeah. So he's riding it around the pool and like it's like either mid or late fall, so it's chilly out. The pool's like really cold, right? And he's just rolling around. My dad's like skimming the pool to clean it up a little bit. And he turns just a little bit too much on one of the corners, and the back wheel catches. And you just see him like almost like in slow motion teeter in with the whole fucking thing into the pool. And so obviously my dad has to like jump in to grab him because the water's fucking cold and he's probably just like hitting with the shock. But it's all like whenever I think about that event, I can see the goddamn tricycle just slowly tipping and he's gone into the water.
Your fucking poor brother.
Yeah, he's broke bones. I have it. And then the last story I can recall. This one was, so one of the houses we had was like at the bottom of like a longer hill. It was like a curved one essentially. But I used to ride my bicycle and we were coming back from a walk around and it was kind of like rainy out and stuff. And I don't know why, but in my infinite wisdom, I decided that I wanted to like full send it down the hill and like turn into the driveway, right? Because I thought it'd be cool, go fast, very fun Wii, right?
You ate shit, didn't you?
I guess my simple mind did not understand physics and that objects in motion stay in motion. You can't just do a 90-degree turn immediately and expect that to work. And so since we were on a hill too, the water goes down and they had like a little like a small canal, I guess, just like water could go, like runoff could go down the hill and exit out at the bottom, right? And it went under the driveway. So at the sides of the driveway near the front, there was like two little, I guess like stone kind of like arch things level with the driveway at that point, but they were a little raised, right? And so when I tried to turn into the driveway, obviously all my momentum was carrying along. The front tire hits that like arch type deal. I go flying over the handlebars. The bike goes flying, does like a flip in the air. I slam into the wet, like mossy, like sludge in the because it was raining. It was wet down there. So I go. That's not fun. Then my bike slams me in the back as it falls from the sky. Even less fun.
You got fucking owned, dude.
I got owned by gravity.
That's what you get.
And you know what? I had a respect for it from then on out.
I'm sure you fucking did. And as you should.
Yeah, Newton had the fucking apple hit him. I had a bike hit me. So I think I probably would have taken the apple. Speaking of.
Oh my god!
I think it's time for that question.
Oh lord.
So this is something we ask everybody, right? Can you imagine the apple in your head?
The apple?
The apple. We'll take a step back here. Have you heard of aphantasia?
I have not.
Okay. So aphantasia is essentially the lack of like the ability to imagine things or like see things in your mind's eye, right? So like if I closed my eyes right now and tried to imagine an apple, I would only get like the abstract of an apple, like maybe some lines, maybe a splotch of like color here or there, but it's all out of focus and it's hard for me to imagine. So like I would like on a scale from like 1 to 5, I'd probably be at like a 2. Whereas someone like Jake, who can apparently imagine an apple, rotate it in his mind, put a light in the corner, shine it, make sure he knows where the light's hitting, and see all of the fucking the ray tracing that would happen there, he would be at a 5.
Yeah, I can see the apple. I can see the fucking ray tracing on the apple. I could envision a man walking up to the apple and picking it up and taking a bite out of the apple. Like, your fucking blind mind.
Okay,
weak.
You don't need to be throwing like insults. We're just doing a little bit of like a test here.
I don't care.
I want what he's having then, because I think I'm at a 3.
Okay, a 3. You know what? That's respectable. You know, I keep asking this question because I seek kindred spirits. You see, because apparently, those of us who cannot imagine the apple perfectly are a rare breed, and I know, you know, Jake bitches and moans about me asking the question, but he will not hesitate to like dogpile my ass the moment someone's like, "Of course I can see the apple."
Okay, well, can you see the pepper though?
What kind of pepper are we talking here?
What envision it in your eye. What do you want the pepper to be?
I feel like kind of spicy. I'm kind of seeing a jalapeno here.
Fuck yes. Green, crunchy, juicy.
You get jalapeno straight up?
Fuck yeah, I do.
I ate a jalapeno for $60 once.
You know, it wasn't even a habanero, you
oh,
fuckhead.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Habanero. You don't even have your own lore straight. I remember your own lore better than you do.
Well, I mean, someone has to, right?
No,
I chugged ghost pepper sauce once for $5.
How'd that go?
Ooh.
Stuck on the shitter for hours. Pain.
I'll be right back real quick. I want to go see what hot sauces I have.
Hope. Do you think we can convince him to do some hot sauce live?
Probably.
If I involve money, I'm sure I could get him to do it. He's done crazier shit for money. That's for sure.
I just do shit just because.
Yeah, I could fuck with that. Like I have some hot sauce, but none of it's enough to be like epic bit moment type hot sauce. I know in the past, me and my buddies back when I was living on the West Coast, we liked hot ones. So we decided to do our own like pseudo hot ones, except it was kind of more like a punishment challenge when we were playing the game. And my friend shit himself, so that was kind of funny.
I'm back and I found something fun.
What did you find?
I have some Tabasco sauce,
Okay.
but
Yep.
it's not ordinary Tabasco sauce. This is scorpion pepper Tabasco sauce.
Okay.
So I don't know. I kind of want to just,
You
get a
want to
little
take
quirky.
you want to take a dab of it live?
Yeah, I'll get a little quirky. Let me get this cap off real quick.
I mean, I
Oh,
don't.
hey, Humo,
Yeah.
I got an image for you in your DMs. Put
Oh,
it up
sure,
on
sure.
stream.
Sure.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna upload it. We have an artist watching our stream, and he, I don't remember. They made something.
Okay, I'm gonna have to like fucking use this as a thumbnail. Hold up a sec.
Excuse me?
Love you, Quigley.
Am I pondering my piss globe?
No.
Oh. There's a globe there.
Yeah, and you're next to it. And there's my tooth. Beautiful.
I'm gonna give a big shout out here to Quigley.
Big
Oh,
shout
man.
out. Oh,
All right,
man.
I'm gonna put a little dab of this on my pinky, and then we're gonna have a little fun.
Oh no.
I mean, like, I could go look for hot sauce on my own if you want to fuck. If that's the way you want
this is my battle.
it. Okay.
Last thing I had in my house is sriracha.
Actually, hold on. This is old. It hadn't been open in a while, so it's all like crusty at the top, you know. I don't know.
You gotta break
I
the
could just-
seal.
Yeah. Well, hold on. There's a good bit on this thing that I just used to break the seal with. So let me just Oh. Wait.
Okay.
I need more. I'm gonna dab it all on my tongue real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Just chug it.
It's a Tabasco bottle sauce or Tabasco sauce bottle. It's a little hard to do that. Wow.
How you feeling, big dog?
You know? Ooh, that burns. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I would figure.
That burns real good. Ooh, actually. I fucks with that.
Well, I would hope you
Ooh.
fucks with it. It's yours, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've never used it before. We sort of just had it, but we've never used it.
Have you just like discovered that you will be using it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's clearing the sinuses out, dog. I love that. Oh my god, that's painful. Holy fuck. All right, no, don't let me stop this. Keep it rolling. I'll be over here.
You sure?
Yeah, no, keep going.
Okay. Well, I mean, we talked about like fucking childhood traumas and other assorted funnies. We had the piss globe. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. So you were talking about like the bottle. It's like a fucking like a globe, right, and whatnot. And I remember there was like a Coke bottle that was like supposed to be like a Christmas ornament type deal. Like you would drink it and then use it as a Christmas ornament, right? I drank it and then you fill it with like water and you put like fucking, I wanted to say sparkles, but like, I mean, is that what it's fucking called? Glitter. That's the word I'm looking for. Glitter. You put glitter in it so that you shake it up and it's like a kind of like a mini like fucking snow globe, right? He's dying over there. And it was something that we would like put away whenever Christmas was done and then bring it out later on and whatnot, right? I never drank it because I think that would probably have killed me. But I definitely remember a couple times, like as the years went on, like cracking it open like it was like some kind of witch brew and giving it a whiff and going, ooh, that is potent. Because we didn't clean the fucking juice inside. It was the same juice from like a half a decade ago. And that stuff gets pungent over time. So while not as, I'm sure if we poured it on a lawn, just like Jake's piss, it would have corrupted the land.
Turned it purple like fucking Terraria?
Red probably. It would have been more the crimson.
Oh, that's evil.
Yeah.
A status update. My lips are numb.
That's not affecting your ability to speak, though. Obviously,
No,
we need to get you something hotter.
brother.
What?
I'll take a fucking spoonful of this if you want me to.
Is it that easy to get you to do it?
What does that mean?
I mean, if
I'll leave
you're
it up to
offering.
Swan.
Yeah, fuck it. Let him suffer.
I'll be right back.
I'll go get a spoon, fellas.
I really would have thought he would have, I don't know, tried to milk it for something.
Do you want me to? I'm still here, dickhead.
I'm just hey, dog, I'm just airing my thoughts here, all right?
All right.
I mean,
right
you've
back.
already agreed to it now, so it's not like you can stop yourself. That would be rude. But oh man, well, that one was a pretty long tangent. Those are good to have every now and again.
Heck yeah.
I honestly don't even remember what the last on-topic thing we were talking about was.
I think it was creative process.
Creative process, right. Yeah, okay. And we kind of went through most of that there, so I don't know if we really need to necessarily retread ground, but we can. There's all right. I got it. I looked at the sheet, figured out where we could start. So you'd mentioned how some of your process is collaborative when it comes to ideas and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
What you don't get from inspiration with other media and such, like chatting on the Discord, all that good stuff, DMs and whatnot. All of that helps to contribute to how you go about writing. And you also had stated that you feel motivated to write because there are people who are there reading the stuff and everything and cheering you on and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's fair to say that the reception that has been given to your work has helped keep you motivated and all that. Do you think you would have kept writing had you not gotten as much traffic, I suppose is a way to put it?
I mean, when it came to the first two fics that I was writing, the ones that aren't on AO3 anymore, I mean, I was motivated enough to write it because I had an idea in mind and I wanted to put it out there, even if people weren't going to read it, if it didn't catch as much, because people are more interested in the main cast of characters rather than some random OC character and shit like that, and people are more interested in reading Anan and Fang, or they're more interested in reading Inko and Olivia, or other pairings and other characters.
Mhm.
Not interested in this random fuck all OC, and
Well, you say that.
well, you did it well with Dorian, so
Well, shucks, mister. Anyway, I'm about to kill myself. I got the spoonful. And continue on while I imbibe this.
but I guess it was the idea of what I wanted to go for that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
All right. Chat, I killed him.
You didn't put the spoon in his mouth. Don't put that on.
No, but I encouraged him, so I'm just as guilty.
Oh my god.
My fucking sides.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you'd take it more like a champ, given how you were acting with that little dab. Thought you'd been fine, dog.
I did a whole spoonful. Spoonful!
He threw away words. He said, "I need to just focus on what I'm trying to get across here," and he just went with spoonful. Gonna need a spoonful, aren't you?
Oh god. Woo. Oh
Dude,
shit.
this gives the whole new meaning to calling you spicy, huh?
Oh, where was I? Fucking talking about OCs and shit, and that's how it started.
Mhm.
God, I came in that Discord with an idea. What if we had hybrids that looked like humans and also dinos? At the same time.
Mhm.
they had that shit on Snoop Bar before I even discovered that it was a thing. You know, the Joshua OC or whatever the hell that was, that deformed thing. But yeah, he's cool. But at the same time, that gave me an idea. You know, what if he wasn't deformed? You know, what if he just, he just had dino features and shit like that?
Mhm.
He's just a normal dude. But, you know, shit, yeah, now everyone's talking about him. But, yeah, so then the whole fucking idea of Roman came to being. And then, yeah, I tried making a fic about, him. But that didn't get very far. And then I'm like, oh, I need to come up with a new idea. And eventually, someone on Discord, guy named Faye or whatever, he came up with the prompt idea for a happy accident. That's where it started.
I love a happy accident.
Everyone does. And then I had a funny fucking idea while I was doing it. I'm like, I want to kind of pay homage to my original fix that I deleted off of AO3. I'm like, okay, fuck it. We'll put him and his family in as characters that come in and they're like, oh, hey, we kind of exist. But now everyone wants to see them more. And then someone made fan art of them. So I guess we're going with it.
Kind of looked around and we're like, oh, well, we're here now. All right. If this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, might as well go with it. And shit, I mean, and it's funny how this is going because
Oh, Jesus Christ.
it all started with, a happy accident. And then I came up with the idea of doing a sequel fic, same premise, just do it with Inko and Olivia. Why not?
Yeah.
And then lead that shit into part 3. Funny enough, part 3 is just basically that first fic that I was talking about, but in a different style of telling. And no, it's not related to any sort of pregnancy. Not at all. Not one bit. It is a entirely different prompt. And, I got teased a lot about it because they're like, Swan's the king of teen pregnancy fix. And you're like, oh, God.
Yeah. I know what it's like to
that's
be
how
known.
that's how I got famous right there.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Shit depressed the hell out of me when I was just like, oh, man, this is what I'm famous for. Oh, great.
Look, man, I fully get it. Like, depending on who you ask, they'll like I was mentioning earlier, this place was built on piss, believe it or not. That was one of the big topics when the fucking Discord was opened up. So I mean, we have a role, right? And this is a little bit of lore for those uninitiated. The role for anybody that joined, and mind you, I opened the fucking Discord up April 1st. That was like the first stream I did, which was just a big goof stream, which if you look at the top right of the screen, you'll see Olivia all fucking dressed up. We created that stream. Anybody who joined that day got the role of Gilded Fool. And so anybody who looks at it thinks it's very innocent. It's like, oh, okay, it's just like a silly gold clown, right? The gilding is not gold.
It's pee-pee.
It's piss. It's piss. All because I think I talked about going to take a piss a couple streams in a row.
All right, we're good.
That shit sounds awesome.
And then you ask other people, and they might know me more so because of Rule 6 on Discord. And that's because I voice acted all of fucking Snoot and Wani. And some people, self-proclaimed, liked my Vang voice. A lot. More than they should. So now we have Rule 6 in the Discord, which if I go and make sure I'm not misreading it, the rule states, do not fucking edge to the streamer's voice in VC. That will result in the mark of shame and probably a ban. Because one person who, I remember the name, Baby Hermit Crab, like, it was 7 minutes into the stream, just fucking belted out, I edge to your Fang voice. So
it was the peak of his career.
Good God. Holy shit.
Is that really the peak?
Yeah, man.
I peaked so fucking early. God damn it.
Hey, remember when I said I was good?
Mm-hmm.
I lied. It came back.
Return of the Evil.
This is gonna be bad, dude.
How bad?
I just felt my gut go.
Oh no! Oh, he's gonna be mashing those fucking QTs for the rest of stream.
Yeah. Do you should tell them about what you got planned.
No. That comes at the. I mean, should I do that now? I thought I was planning on doing it at the end of stream.
I guess you could do it at the end of stream.
I mean,
yeah, I don't mind.
It's on top. It's on topic.
It is on
so.
topic. Fuck it, why not? Okay, so I guess we'll split this into two announcements, and I'll bump this announcement at the end of stream as well. But a week out from now, the Luca will come out, as Jake has so lovingly named it.
Yeah, Luca.
I will be cosplaying as Fang and doing a cooking stream, and we'll be making dino nuggies / human
Face
nuggies.
reveal. Smile.
So that's gonna be interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, I've been teasing this for a while. In that I already have all of the stuff to do it. Like costume wise. I've got the clothes, I've got the makeup, I've got like the fucking hair wax to get my hair colored properly. The only things I'm not doing are fucking wings, a snoot, and a crest. Because that's a bit too extra for me. But everything else, it's gonna go. And I
shit. You could just buy a pair of angel wings at a costume store and just go with that.
I could, but man, I don't want to have to try and navigate my kitchen with that. I'm gonna like fucking turn one way and then my wing's gonna catch fire and then it's gonna be a whole issue, man. It's gonna be rough out there, dog.
You're getting booed in chat.
I'm getting booed?
Yeah.
Dude, I am not doing like the fucking like dolphin thing. I am not doing that. You can fuck right off.
Why are you laughing at me?
Just do a miniature traffic cone. Just paint it white. Go for it.
Yeah, steal a traffic cone.
Steal a traffic cone.
I don't sound like that, you bitch.
You did sound like that. You did sound like that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
All right, man. Whatever you say, just keep the stream going before I die.
All right, they want the fucking dolphin fang, so like here, this is generally what they're talking about. I will not be doing this. You can boo all you like. Your ass ain't getting that.
Oh, Jesus.
So, yeah, that's happening next week. So I guess for those of you who care, get excited. I don't even remember how that whole thing fucking started. I want to say it was like the whole idea of dressing up like fucking Fang and doing a cooking stream. I want to say it started as like somebody mentioning like doing a Mo cooking stream as in like one of those inflatable T-Rex outfits. And then it was just like, oh, what if we did Fang making the nuggies? Ha 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 ha. And then it became wrong.
Unless.
And now here we are.
Put the crop top on.
I mean, I could.
Not right now, you asshole.
What do you mean? You just told me to do it.
I mean, I can't with you right now. I'm sitting here holding back the brown tide. You don't do this to me right now.
Roll Tide. How the fuck do you go from inflatable T-Rex to Fang? Dog, these streams get wild. I don't know what to tell you. My brain says stuff sometimes, and then I get caught with my fucking hand in the cookie jar, and I get fucking owned because of it. So yeah, that'll be cool. Man, where were we before this?
I
talking
believe
about one of my fics. I don't know.
Yes, I believe we were talking about teenage pregnancy.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, and being known for things. Right.
Oh fuck. All right. Well, yeah. A happy accident happened, and then while I was writing everyone was like, "Oh, you should do one for Wani." I'm like, I was already thinking of doing that as the second part, and that was already teased. The name itself was already created before Aha was finished. And then everyone was joking like, "Hey, you should do teenage pregnancy fic of everything." I'm
Make
like,
them all
"What?"
pregnant.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
We're talking Hold On to Me, we're talking devlog, we're talking holy shit. And they kept going. I'm like, no,
Hell yeah, man! Can't wait for the Dorian teenage pregnancy fic. Thanks, bro.
please no. No, but eventually Taros and Gators came out, and I'm like, okay, I think I can do this. And then I realized I can't do this. I need to come up with another idea. And I put that one off to the side and started coming up with the idea of pirates. And I put that shit out, and everyone was like, "We want this." Okay, okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I don't know how to write that character.
Ardiv makes a good point, Jake.
Shut your whore mouth.
It doesn't even need to be. It doesn't even need to be Dorian who gets pregnant. You can make Ben pregnant.
Oh no.
Man, I didn't want to talk. What the fuck?
What do you mean? What the fuck? We're talking about fucking.
Why do I get dragged into this shit?
Because you're here, dickhead.
I don't want to talk about pregnant.
Okay. Oh, that's all you gotta say then, dog. Just stand by the conversation. That's all you
did write a fic about pregnancy, so. Oh,
I mean, yeah, you're Mr. Pregnant.
Jesus Christ, no.
Well, at least you got pirates now.
Everybody stand up and clap for Mr. Pregnant.
Yeah, see, this is what Jake does,
Oh,
he just fucking adds to the fire.
I'm suffering right now, and if I have to, everyone else does.
All right, we got one motherfucker. Just eat him down the stairs. Me, just make him pregnant. There we go.
No,
that
not
works.
make you pregnant. You're just advocating for pregnancy. You're like that one Japanese governor or whatever the fuck who got shot with a rust gun.
What? How did we get here?
I don't know.
Brother wants to
Declining
whip out the
birth rates.
Yoka. God damn it.
We got here because of declining birth rates.
You know what? Let's get to one of these other questions before Jake says something fucking ridiculous. I can feel it emanating from him is all. He's building his aura. All right. Yeah, you've written quite a bit. And something that like a lot of creative types tend to run into at some point or another is burnout and or like writer's block. Have you personally happened to run into any of that yet?
If you're talking about writer's block, yes, I have. Why you think Taros and Gators is on hiatus? That is the biggest block I have. That's just a fucking 200-foot wall.
That's pretty big.
When it comes to writer's block for other things, though, it's not a matter of I'm blocked from doing it entirely. It's, do I want to do this? And can I actually implement this idea correctly? And it's like that for Snoop Game Plus right now. And everyone's fucking hyping it up. I mean, I only have 2 chapters out, and the amount of hits on it is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, oh shit, people want more of this, and I got to do this right. Okay, I can't make this entirely positive. This is supposed to be depressing. I can't do it. But I think it's a mindset kind of thing in regards to that. When it came to pirates, I didn't necessarily have anything related to writer's block. It was after a critical point that I had to sit down and think, okay, where do I want to go from here? And that took a couple days. What I wanted to do. Because, like I said before, I have notes on major plot points I want to get to in a fic for most of my fics. for that one, I was up to a certain point. And then I'm like, okay, what the hell do I do now? And that took some consulting with some people to figure that shit out. So Pirates was pretty much writer block in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, there was no writer's block for that. I was flying through that shit like crazy.
Had that shit on lock.
When it comes to I want to take responsibility, I think the reason why I struggled with getting chapters out, and I still kind of struggle with it, is because one, there is a huge time skip in E4 between the formal, after the formal, and then the epilogue. There is nothing in between except for, well, that fucking beach scene and everything. And you're pretty much just guessing what's going to happen. And planning that is daunting because you don't know what you're going to do. What the hell are you going to do? You get the gator pregnant. Okay, what happens next? It was a heck of a lot easier with Aha in this case because I'm like, okay, I know how these characters are going to react because you've seen them in game. You know how they're going to work.
Yeah, you have more
When
to
it
kind of go
comes,
off there.
yeah. When it comes to Wani, we never saw Olivia's father in anywhere except E1.
Right.
And he never said anything. We don't know anything except what he looks like. So having to build a personality for him has definitely been interesting because one, you could do like a Ripley and just be like hard ass dad and that kind of shit, but that kind of shit's overused. If anything, I kind of took inspiration from Scragg's version of Olivia's dad from Spinning Her Wheels, and I kind of want to twist my own on it and kind of give him a little bit of Olivia's personality, where she gets some of that spunk from, in a sense, or
right.
some of her crassiness. And that's one of the things I wanted to do for one of the most recent chapters is, kind of go into about Olivia's dad. And that definitely has been something I've been thinking about constantly. Like, what am I going to do with this? I'm going off on a tangent here.
No, we want you to.
That.
That's
no, we
perfectly
want
fine.
you to. We want you to go on tangents, please.
Okay. Oh, speaking of dads, shit. Fuck. Happy accident. God, I wrote the worst version of Anand's dad.
People have choice words about.
Oh
Happy
yeah,
accident
no,
and Anand's
everyone fucking hates him. Even I hate him, and I'm like, yeah, this guy really fucking sucks. But at the same time, I'm like, why did I write him like this? Did I just want a fucking villain? I mean, that was probably my thought process at the time. So much so that when I wrote it for the first time and everything, there used to be a court scene and everything. He got arrested and shit like that. And then there was a court scene and that shit, I just didn't like it after a while. I read it back over. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. So I ended up going back in and changing the entire story arc around Piran. And I thought it turned out a little bit better than what it did. And I gave more insight into Anand's mom in a chapter that I had rewritten. It was a brand new chapter that I had put in just so, we had more context into Anand's mom. And I pretty much got Monkey Mom on the map there with that one.
Yeah.
And I mean, shit, why not put it in every fic that way? God. I won't say that I wrote the worst version of Anand's dad. That has to belong to None in the Chamber, honestly.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit in that.
Oh no, yeah, no, that is definitely the worst one.
Literal faux Ku Klux Klan member.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the funny thing is, I was told before reading that chapter that Lassiter in chat, I believe, was saying that he couldn't remember if they had rewrote the dad to be like less shit. And when I got around to it and I read it and I was like, wow, he's a piece of shit. That must have not been the rewrite, huh? He was like, no, dog. That was the rewrite. I was like, oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, literal, as Lassiter said, literal Grand Wizard of the KKK.
Yeah. Speaking of terrible dads, there's a new fic that came out that really makes Ripley a terrible dad. Holy fuck. I won't mention it because it's technically a spoiler, but it's an up and coming fic, and this guy's pumping out chapters like fucking crazy. We're talking aha levels of fast, but this guy's putting out more words than I am, and it's nuts. Everyone from the Snoop Court knows who I'm talking about. Go read it, please. You might like it, you might not, but it's a matter of preference. But that guy, holy shit. Oh, that version of Ripley got me good.
Yeah.
So I kind of just wanted to write a better version of Ripley. You know, you can come to an understanding of why he acts the way he does. And I also, after Aha, I really wanted to write better versions of Anand's parents. Shit, I need some water. Fuck my throat.
Oh yeah, that's why I got a big old water bottle right here.
Anyway, yeah, I wanted to write better versions of Anand's parents. So I did that for Pirate Princess. You know, you come to a more reasonable understanding of, you know, his parents do kind of care. You know, they care about their kid. I mean, they're his only son, you know? And you know, they want the best for him, and we don't see that hardly in Snoot Fix. You know, having Anand's parents being actually okay parents. You know, because in Snoot game they're kind of there, but they really don't care in that kind of sense. And I felt like, you know, fuck it, why not? I mean, if you're gonna go off canon anyway, you might as well change a few things.
Yeah. I definitely think that one thing that's pretty cool about like all the different fics that are out there is the ability for different writers to take different interpretations of characters and vary them very like bleh, that's kind of an overloaded word there. Vary them significantly, right? And look at them with different lenses and whatnot. I see it in kind of a similar sense to like the endings in Wani and Snoot, in that there are different ways to look at the character and how their character traits are, you know?
And when it comes to character traits, I think each ending shows a different, you know, perspective of character in every character in the game and the side characters. You know, you can see, especially in E1 of Snoot, like fucking everyone was at fault, not just Anan. Anan was the fucking final nail in the coffin. And man, you know, that got me thinking. I'm like, what can I do with that? You know, how can I apply this knowledge of every ending, how every character has reacted, and then go with it in the fix?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and it's definitely a fun way to approach it, because even if like you don't match someone else's interpretation of what they think that would happen in that situation, people can still understand where you're coming from. They can be like, oh, okay, right. Well, yeah, there's some basis for this, right? It's not coming out of completely left field because we have this based off of the game to kind of go off of and say, all right, well then, yeah, it makes sense that they would act like this in said situation.
The thing about it is everyone has their own interpretations of the character, and sometimes we have correct interpretations, and sometimes we have incorrect interpretations. And I've had various commenters who, you know, have their own way of interpreting characters, and they think, you know, oh, this isn't how they're supposed to act. This is completely out of character. You know, oh, this is totally an original character kind of thing. You're just self-inserting. And I'm like, Not really. I mean, if you really want to see a self-insert, you're gonna get a fucking depressing story. So,
Yeah, I feel that somebody fucking said Dorian was a self-insert once, and I was like, "Hello." Yeah, yeah. I have a scar that runs down the side of my head. I go out and pick fights with fucking crackheads in the street. Yep, that's me.
I think I know which commenter you're talking about, but we won't mention him here. But he's pretty infamous among the Snoop Cord.
Oh, are you? Mm, okay.
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
He's an anonymous commenter on AO3, correct? He does
Guest
not have an
account.
account. Yes,
Guest
he has a
account.
guest. Yeah, he's a guest account. He actually no didn't. No, that was not actually him that said that.
Hmm.
It was a. It wasn't a. It was just a something in the Snoop Club itself. I don't remember who it was. I just saw it idly while scrolling for mentions of Punch Drunk because I'm a freak like that.
No, but when it comes down to it, it's mostly just these guys from the 4chan Snoop board that come in and you know troll my ass and shit like that.
Oh well, they're just silly
But
little guys.
oh, of course they are. But I don't let it bother me. And hell, I've written a couple of green texts for the board a couple of times already. I might do a couple more soon. You know, it's good practice.
Thought
It
about
gets
it.
me warmed up for writing a little bit more.
I thought about doing that too, but
Um, Going back to characterization, I think another thing is sometimes real life experiences can also help when it comes to writing characters.
Absolutely.
Um, Based on your own experiences as well. I don't consider that self-inserting. I think that's just you know how it works and you can kind of apply it into your fix. I mean, some people may not understand it, but that's just from a perspective that I have. Is like you can put something in and people may not understand it entirely until you're more thorough about it.
Yeah.
Um in a sense.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Like, just because you've experienced something does not mean that you're self-inserting. Like you said, you're trying to use
Correct.
something that you understand. Because one thing that really, I don't know if other people can attest to this, one thing that really stands out whenever I'm reading a fic is if somebody's just kind of shooting from the hip. They don't really know the like what they're talking. It becomes a bit more obvious when somebody doesn't know the kind of material they're covering, so to speak. Um, for
When
me,
they're kind
that
of going
sticks
off a
out
tangent.
crazy. Go for it.
When they're kind of going off a tangent, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Oh,
And I think I've only seen a couple of fics do that, but they're not bad by any means. It's just you get one moment you're just like, huh?
mm-hmm.
And then the rest of it's like, oh, okay, this makes more sense. But then, it's little mistakes. It's not like it's going to ruin the entire thing. But as I've been told multiple times, and I've been telling myself and other people, just write what you know. It's like write based on experience. Shit, some people like that. Some people don't. You're not going to please everybody. You just got to go for it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's definitely one thing that I've come to be aware of. Being surrounded by so many creative people, yeah, at the end of the day, you can't please everyone. You shouldn't be aiming to please everyone. You should be aiming
No,
to do the best that you think you can, and people will follow along with that. Yeah.
write what you love.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because if you write something that you're not going to love, what's the fucking point?
100%.
Yeah, you should be writing for you, not nobody else.
Exactly. Like that's also a part of, why I write. You know, I don't write because I'm popular. I mean, shit, that's just a byproduct of it. I write because I like doing this. This is a fun hobby. This is a great way of me expressing myself and doing something that I enjoy. And hell, I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I'm not a writer, but when it comes to streaming and whatnot, I've had a similar thing where for like, what was it, 2 years, basically had nobody on board. A couple people popping in every now and again, but I was streaming more so just for my own like archival purposes and because I like just turning on the stream and like kind of just talking, just yapping along. And now that I've got people watching, that's cool and all. I'd still be doing this probably without as many people.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, people seem to like the apps, so
yeah.
Another thing that people seem to like is world building when it comes to not just fandoms, but fanfics in general. I didn't understand it at first until I met a couple people on the Snoop Cord that were really into world building. And I thought it was interesting. I'm like, okay. And then when I came up with the whole idea of this special hybrid idea for Snoot, Wani, that really got the attention of the world building guys. And we really built into more hybrids and whatnot. We even came up with a list of racist remarks that could be used in the Snoopverse for specific species and hybrids and shit like that, and for humans and other dinos.
I love
And
slurs.
yeah, I mean, we have an entire fucking Google Doc that we're working on right now,
The slur
just
sheet.
full of it. I also have a Google Doc of snootified brand names that I've been working on slowly, kind of adding on to it. And I mean, that shit's fun. I mean, we're just coming up with the dumbest shit possible.
Yo,
Oh,
can I
yeah.
get access to that?
I would love to give you access to that. It's not a
Badass.
Google Doc by any means. It's just a rich text document that I've got that we have like a world building forum on the Snoot Cord and I posted it on. So yeah, I'll send you a copy.
Excellent. I need it to expand Dorian's racist repertoire. He's not beating the skinhead allegations.
For the slurs. Yeah, no, we have a Google Doc for that. I'll send you the link.
Oh yeah, I need both of those.
I got you. But anyway, oh fuck. Speaking of world building,
Mhm.
I got a good friend on Discord that we talk a lot of world building. We talk shop. I mean, there's not a lot in relation to the culture of the dinosaurs in that game. And in relation to that, we've been building like culture around it. There's a deep sense of history, tradition, culture. I mean, every humans all around the world have different cultures, beliefs, and ideas, of what they do and how they celebrate and the history and everything. Like we got Summer's End in Wani for the warm blooded, or what was it? Was it warm blooded or cold blooded? I don't remember.
Cold-blooded.
They have a fucking holiday for the last day of summer. And that's kind of like an idea of world building. And I'm like, okay. And so me and this guy, Bears, cool dude, we came up with a whole bunch of pterodactyl lore. I mean, shit. If you read Aha, you can see his footprints and mine as well in that. And it's kind of just bled over in every other fic that I've done because it's interesting. I mean, you can really go wild with it because, why not? Snoop doesn't expand on it, except, you get the whole black lights thing with the markings during E3 and Snoot. They didn't go much on that, but you can expand on it. And that's just the idea of world building. And that's what makes it so damn fun.
That is real as fuck. I love all the shit y'all do when you come up with like fucking like species like history and like culture and shit like that. It is such because it's real as fuck too. Like I want to see a fic where somebody goes and like the protagonist gets with like a native raptor chick and you get to see like traditional like raptor tribe shit. That would be so fucking radical.
Right now, I'm working on stuff for Baryonyx's for how I take responsibility. And Bears and I have been coming up with a lot of things in relation. You know how Inko has that tooth necklace in E4 epilogue?
Yes.
We're gonna build on that.
Actually, fucking yes.
It's it's incredible. I mean, I'm
Like-
not revealing anything, but you guys are gonna fucking love it.
I know I will. Mostly because I love everything you make.
Stop.
Jake's a bit of a lover, you see.
I am a lover.
If
If you weren't a married man, let me just say that.
If
No.
you're really interested in the world building shit, Bears really expands on it in one of his fics that he does, and I would highly recommend you read it.
I will look into it. I'll do some research.
I'm also kind of an editor for it, and my editing skills are shit, so I may miss things. So,
Well, I love me some fucking world building, so that's a good. Hey, anybody out there you love world building? Go look at fucking Bears are cool. Bears mentioned drink.
I think everybody's shit faced in the chat.
Good.
I want to touch on that. Like, I'm assuming there's like a whole drinking game going on, huh?
Yeah, it was kind of happening before this even started. I saw this, I'm like, oh no.
Teenage pregnancy. Bears are cool.
Are you trying
don't
to kill
know.
them?
Yeah.
Nice. Are you spiteful because you had to do a spoonful of hot sauce?
He
I've
didn't
been-
have to do it. He was goaded into it.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
Seriously.
I've been studying what makes them drink.
His
far-
fucking fate was sealed the moment he stepped on his podcast.
So far, we've got teenage pregnancy. We've got Bears are cool. We've got fucking happy accident. I want to take responsibility. You can just say the words and they have to drink, and that's the power I hold. I can give these men liver poisoning. Your lives are in my hands, you freaks.
Oh.
They're not in my hands. I'm a cool little guy. I'm not gonna make you drink. Smile.
I will. Teenage pregnancy.
Is it every time you say it?
There's got to be a limit. Come on, guys. You don't have to keep going on that one.
That's the sound of a man with a dissolved stomach lining.
Yeah.
Oh.
World building certainly is fun. I know that there's like I even outside like of Wani and Snoot, like fucking I mean Jake, you've got your whole TTRPG you're working on with some buds, right? And that has a ton of fucking world building.
7 years running, baby.
Sarge has what he's working on, and I don't know the details, but I know it's expansive as fuck. And I mean shit, even my brother has like the fucking Project Moon like D&D shit he's working on. That's been going for a while. Like world building is fun. is plain and simple. People like expanding upon stuff.
It's its own form of fic writing, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, Bears, you see the chat. You got to make Raptor lore now. Come on, go for it.
Yeah, dog. Fucking
to the
please
mines.
give me Native American raptor women, please, God. Portuguese soldiers winning.
Well, I guess to round it
God.
back around to like writing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You've already given a bit of advice throughout the night here. Is there any like big pieces of advice that you haven't said yet that you think maybe would help out someone who might be starting out or might be struggling with kind of figuring out how to write themselves?
I think if you really like reading fics, I'd suggest read them closely. Start getting ideas based on other fics, but don't copy them word for word. But you can get an idea of where you want to start or get an idea of what you want to do or how something's structured. Other works can be inspirational and can lead you in the right direction at times or wrong direction depending on how you take it. But yeah, I would suggest read into other fics. You know, go replay the game or just watch it again. Repetition is the way to mastery. You repeat something enough, you'll get better at it, especially with writing. The more you write, the better you get, in a sense. I mean, that's not always true, but if you do something enough, you're going to get good at it. But you also have to consider what goes into it when it comes to writing. Like, I have terrible verb tense at times, and this has been commented on a bunch with my proofreaders, that I have terrible verb tense, and it's something I really want to work on. And I've been trying to pay more attention to it because I'll be honest, I have terrible grammar. But I've been trying to get better with it. And that's just something you can do. If you notice you have a weakness, try and improve on it and whatnot. And if you feel like you're lacking in something when it comes to scene setting, what I've been given advice about is go outside and just go look around, go explore something, go see something, get a broad image of everything, pay attention to your surroundings, and take note of everything: smells, sights, sounds. Um, if you're eating food, tastes. Just all your senses. And yeah, touch grass. Um, um, what else? Oh, that, yeah.
Go plagiarize. That's a good one.
Plagiarize. Sometimes if you have an idea, just write it down. That's also a thing. If you really have an idea, just put it down on a piece of paper, write it down. Keep a pen and paper on you, or a notes app or something. Like Jake mentioned earlier, that if you're like in the shower or something and you have an idea, shit, I mean, just put it down somewhere. Or you're just doing something and you're like, oh, I have this idea, write it down. Music is also like a source of inspiration for me. Song names or song lyrics and stuff like that. That's also like an inspiration. I mean, that's how one of the one shots came to be. Hell, that's how both one shots came to be, honestly. Not just out of spite, because I was thinking of a song in question. And that's just how it came to be. I've come up with fic titles just from inspiration from media and music. So, well, except for Pirate Princess, that was just a given. Yeah, but yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh shit, that was fun to write about. What else am I thinking?
Is that a drink? Is that a thing to drink? Yeah, okay. Found another one.
Yeah, don't plagiarize stories, but just take inspiration from them. Don't copy it word for word, but just take inspiration from things that you do on a daily basis. Hell, I mean, that's also something you can do. But anyway, that's about it in regards to that. That's all I can think about.
Yeah, I mean, all good advice. Even if it's stuff that, like, maybe other people would have said at some point, it's always good to reiterate these types of things as well. Like, some people just need to hear it multiple times in order for them to really grasp it,
Right. And you hear something once, it doesn't go through your brain. It goes out one ear hole and out the other.
Yeah.
When you repeat it, people start listening. And I've had people tell me multiple times when I'm not feeling motivated or I'm feeling pretty fucking down, hey, you write good, keep going. You're doing fine. Don't listen to anybody else. Just keep going. And I mean, that's motivational when people are telling you, hey, you're doing okay. If you need to take a break, take a break. But unfortunately, there are no breaks on this Swan train.
Full sail ahead.
Is that a fucking Pirates reference?
Me? No. Come on.
I'm gonna.
All right, you motherfucker, start drinking.
Teenage pregnancy.
There it was. Uh, all right. Well, that kind of wraps up most of what we had for prepared questions and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and open her up to the Q&A from chat while we just like shoot the shit for a little bit. We'll throw in
Yeah. Hey.
our.
Who do you want on the show next?
I'm gonna break your fucking knees. You've been doing this every fucking time. You would think you would learn your lesson to let me keep talking.
No, it's funny.
I hate you.
Mwah.
Oh. All right. Well, if we're gonna go with people I've wanted on this stream, I did promise I would say a couple people. I have 2 people in mind.
All right.
So there's a certain guy that writes a certain E2 fic that's kind of like a reverse isekai in a sense. Or wait, what do you call that? No, I don't know.
No, you got it. Reverse isekai.
Yeah, but it's called Bodhi, and it's fucking amazing. And I want him on here. Falling Sun, you're in the chat. I want you on here.
Let's get him in here. I've been talking to that motherfucker in Snoop Club. I want him in here too.
All right. All right.
Also, there's another person I wanted to talk about. He wrote a really nice Anon Stella fic that he just completed around, I think, a month ago. That one was a really pleasant read. And now he's doing a couple of other Anon X characters fics. He's managing multiple fics. So yeah, Voided Pawn. I would love to see him on here. I mean, I love his writing. It's fantastic, and I think he deserves an interview.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
We'll add those to the
Hell yeah.
list. The list that
I've
I
seen-
certainly have gotten written.
Voided has been in our Discord putting his stuff in the share your stories thing. So we've been following his updates.
Yeah,
And,
I really like both Falling and Voided's writings. They've been fantastic to read.
absolutely.
Everyone in chat, go read their fics if you haven't already. They're awesome.
Oh man, Jake.
Bodhisattva, a Gator, Too Far, and fucking what the shit, the Stella one. I don't
All on the
fuck with-
cards.
all on the cards. I don't fuck with Stella, so that's
Yeah, I can feel your face scrunch up when Stella's
Also,
mentioned.
his newer fics, Keeping Helping of Heather, and then I forgot the other one. I think it was called Pulled by the Heartstrings or something. It's a Jude X Anon fic, I think. But yeah, he's got some good stuff going, and I really hope he doesn't go down the same path I do and do all 3 of the Puppet Pals at the same time and try and manage multiple fics. God rest your soul. Don't be me.
yeah. It's I'm staring at Punch Drunk chapter 25 page right now because I have it saved as a draft on AOA3 right now.
Please, for the love of God, just post a chapter.
Brother, there is one line that has been written on this right now, and it is this is a placeholder in order to save the document.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, but don't worry, I'm gonna lock in soon. I promise. You'll get your fix. You'll get it. I promise.
Heck yeah. But yeah, other than that, those are the 2 people I wanted to see on here. And Bears, I've been talking about him and his world building and his fic. It'd be interesting to have him on here too, because he's responsible for a lot of the world building that you see in some of my fics, and especially in his. I mean, shit, that's chock full of all that good shit.
Mm.
So, other than that, that's the 3 I would mention personally. But
Very good. We'll make them fight to the death to see who comes on next.
Jake,
Yes.
we have so many people that we need to interview.
Yeah, we do, dog. But it's fine. We have all the time in the world.
I know.
I deeply apologize.
No, it's good, dog. This is my own fault.
I've been snatching them. I've been, cultivating my fucking soul like a wushu novel. So, we'll get there. Anyway, first question from Receiver K. You know him. You
Oh,
love him.
hey, it's my boy.
He's been on here before. Esteemed guest, Swan. What's the single most important piece of advice you've received as a writer? And if you can't recall that, what was the greatest insight you realized about yourself as a writer?
Oh, greatest piece of advice. Well, I actually have an answer to both of those things. One, don't give a fuck about what people are saying in the comments if it's just completely bullshit, you know. If somebody really doesn't like a fic and there's no substance to their criticism, don't, just ignore it because that shit's gonna get you down. You know, what you want to pay attention to is the good criticism, like actual criticism with substance and positive criticism. You don't want to just pay attention to that really negative shit and just let it get you down because God knows that that's happened to me. I won't mention any names, but everyone knows exactly who I'm talking about. When it comes to insight, one, I'm not a very patient person when it comes to things. I mean, hell, I have so many fics in progress because I just really want to start something. And I think the greatest insight in myself that I saw is like, I don't have to rush and get everything done at once. I don't have to rush through and do everything fast. That was a lesson that I learned from writing A Happy Accident was I should just take my time in writing things. I don't need to pump out a chapter every single day because that's just what leads to fucking burnout and whatnot. So that's definitely something that's humbled me.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I think I'm experiencing a bit of that burnout right now because I'm sure as some people are aware when I started writing Punch Drunk. Haha, chill. Jake prayed chilling again. Kill him. Hang him from the streets. Stone him to death. Fucking people can remember how fast I put out those like fucking first handful of chapters, man.
Mm-hmm.
They came out rapid fire. And then I slowed down and now I'm fucking panting and wheezing trying to go up the stairs. But, we'll get there eventually.
You'll make it, dog.
We'll get there. We'll thug it out. But all right, we got it. We Flippo. It's Flippo question time. Do you know Flippo Possum asks, do you know the PlayStation series Infamous? Have you ever heard of it?
I think I have at some point. I never played it because I was an Xbox player growing up, so I didn't have any of those exclusives.
My
Yeah.
dog.
Makes
But I
sense.
think I've watched playthroughs once in my life. I just don't remember the story or anything.
All you really
But
need
I
to
know he does write a Snoot infamous crossover fic.
Correct.
I just haven't read it yet. There's a lot of fics I haven't read yet that I need to write that I need to read because I'm like, oh, this is an interesting premise, but I don't know if I want to read it just yet or save it for later. I mean, it was like that for fucking Punch Drunk. For the longest time, I didn't read Punch Drunk because I'm like, oh, it's an OCX Olivia. I don't know what to think about it. And then I saw the Arlock creator stream, and I'm like, all right, this Jake guy sounds pretty cool. I need to go read this. I binged that whole fucking thing in like 4 hours.
That's crazy.
I went up to the current chapter and binged it all in 4 hours. I'm like, holy fuck, I need more. This is great.
Man.
You're gonna make him blush.
I don't know if that's the hot sauce or that, but yeah, my face is red right now. Thank you. Smiles.
See, this is why you always gotta fucking chill Punch Drunk, dumbass.
Shut up. All right. Fuck you, freak.
I just need to bring you back down to earth.
All right. We got one from Kevin. Wait, hold on. Did I skip any questions that I care about to ask? Yeah, no. Okay, we got one from Kevin. Kevin Jorg. My question per author. Bearing in mind I haven't read, but Deaf will now, any Swan Dad works,
What scene have you written you want to see illustrated that you haven't yet? Maybe more than one example.
Uh-oh.
This is a
Oh,
threat.
fuck.
This is a threat, by the way.
All right. So recently, I got cover art commissioned for Happy Accident through a Spectra, the guy who did Skinny Game. Guy is real nice. I mean, he
Oh,
worked.
Hugo?
Yeah, Hugo. Man, guy's real nice. He got that shit done quick, and he was real nice throughout it. You know, he made the adjustments needed for it, and it turned out fucking fantastic. That scene was from chapter 8 of A Happy Accident, and I couldn't have imagined it any better than that. Um, but when it comes to scenes, there are a couple I really, really would love to see illustrated, especially from Pirates. Um, some of the people may know the Becalmed chapter, and I won't spoil anything, but there's a certain scene near the end of it that is beautiful and shit. I have cried writing this because of how fucking beautiful it was.
That's how you
And
know it's good.
yeah, I loved writing that chapter just as much as the second to last chapter of Pirates. I'd love to see something illustrated from that too. When it comes to other things I wouldn't mind illustrated, I think, oh, yeah, the wedding from A Happy Accident, the wedding chapter, the dance. I know we have a picture of the dance from E4, but to actually have a real
You,
one.
you want your dance.
I mean, everything's technically the same of it in that picture as it is in the fic. It's pretty much a detailed E4 wedding that, nobody's done. And, I wouldn't mind seeing something related to that. I also really want somebody to fucking make fan art of Anand's mom. For God's sake, somebody make Monkey Mom happen.
I mean, I've seen a bunch of Monkey Mom art on the Buru.
Oh, I know, but we need, like, Hugo's version of Monkey Mom. You saw that, right?
Oh, probably.
That,
Yeah, she's cute.
fucking funny enough, he reads A Happy Accident. Why do you think he named him Carla?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
That
like Monkey
fucking
Mom.
shocked me. I'm like, oh my god, this is.
Oh, you had your own fanboy little moment.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, we like Carla.
Oh, we love Carla. But other than that, shit. When it comes to it, um, I've been getting fan art for free from Quigley. He made the cover art, or they made the cover art for Snoop Game Plus of the first chapter of a specific scene. And whew, that that was a surprise. I mean, hell, getting fan art of OCs that I did, crappy computer art on. I mean, that was fucking great too. Arkin did that. Um, he's on the Snoop Discord and also on Twitter. But man, that was cool. Anyway, for chapter art and related to that, I mean, I guess one last one I wouldn't mind seeing is the mirror scene in chapter 7 of Aha. That would be great to see. If only I was better at art, but my art is in writing, not actually painting or anything like that.
Yeah. So,
So
if you want an example of Kev's work,
I think I've seen Kev's work, and he does a fucking tastic job. I mean,
oh,
all the artists
absolutely.
in the Snoop community have done a fantastic job, and it's just like when one of them makes fan art of your fic, it's just like, holy shit.
Well, Kev has made some fucking killer Punch Drunk fan art. Let me see if I can find it.
Do you want me to show it on the screen?
Oh, do you have it?
Not on hand. I just figured
Okay,
you probably were gonna pull it up here in a sec.
I don't have it on hand either. I'm having to do some scrounging real quick, but there's a specific one that Kev actually just brought it up in chat.
Let's see. It is you remember the elevator scene after the Mia event, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's that. It's fan art of that. Hold on. Fuck is it?
Oh, the one that I was like is Darkest Dungeon coded.
Yes.
That's a
Where
good
the
one.
Fuck is it? I'm not even in the right server. Wait,
Doesn't even save the fan art.
I don't.
That's rough, dog.
It's probably on the Buru.
It's not.
Oh, it's
I
not.
don't.
Oh shit.
I don't think any Punch Drunk stuff gets really uploaded to the bureau.
That's weird. It should be because all my fucking shit gets put up there. Anything fan art related to my stuff gets put up there. Even the fucking OCs I did are up there.
I know how to find it. Hold on.
I don't even know if I want to show the
Humo, ask a
original
question.
versions I had.
Get a question while I go find this.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll queue one up. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything between the last one and that
Never
one.
mind, I found it.
All right, I'll fucking.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm DMing it to you.
Okay. I'm running over to grab it.
Now I'll
There
ask
it
a
is.
question.
There we go. Okay, 125.
There you go. Fucking Kev made this for Punch Drunk. Oh my lord, have mercy.
I mean, that's incredible. It's wow.
Lordy Lord, have mercy. Yeah, Kev makes good shit. So when he asks you like, what scene do you want illustrated? It's a threat, and it's gonna look like that, and it'll be beautiful.
I mean, hey, I wouldn't deny it, but I will also pay for pizza or whatever you want, dude. I will throw money your way, buy yourself something nice. Like, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead.
all right. Well, there you go. So let's see.
In addition to that, he is the one who created the current talking icon that I have.
True.
Huh.
We love Kev.
Yeah, Kev does a lot of shit for us, and we love him for it. Let's see. I'm fucking so scattered after doing that. All right, here we go. Another question for Kev, I believe, unless I skipped a small one. For Humo, after being the paragon of dissemination for Snoop creatives, when are we gonna get Caveman on for stream?
One, inflate me a big there. I'll tell you what. Two, I don't fucking know. Would Caveman even come on to this fucking thing? And if so, how would I even do that? Because I think anybody that's been around here long enough knows my ass is very slow to be the one to reach out to people. So I don't know. If they wanted to, I'd say sure. And then sit there and like kind of fucking puzzle over what the fuck do I do.
Look, man, we just gotta thug it out.
I mean, we always thug it out. I'm not saying we wouldn't do it. I'm just saying I'd be sitting there kind of like mini panic attack, I think.
Oh yeah, fucking, you know, the guy, the folk that wrote the shit that we're all crying over, like came onto our shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be Jover.
Yeah, in more ways than I would think. Oh, fuck.
I wonder if Caveman on has read any of our fics. That is a question I've asked myself. I wonder if any of the developers have read any of our fanfics and I'm like, oh, this is great.
I'm sure at least one of them has. If not like read it, then perused. They had. I mean, obviously they're aware of him.
You know,
Oh, you know for a fact they've read nothing to something. Someone has. That shit's too
Oh.
popular to not be read by one of
Yeah.
them.
you know, the way I'd want to figure out that they have any idea that I exist is to get an ominous message from some random person that says we are aware of you. That would
Well,
be
there
how
you
I'd
go.
want to go down.
Any caveman on devs watching, to fucking go send him a cryptic letter in the mail, like with cut out newspaper clippings.
Yeah.
Spelled, yeah, there you go. We are aware. You probably just. All right. Let's see. Caveman on an interview stream win. We already just that. You know. So 2 people were thinking about that. Force Blores, Force One. What inspired you to write Anon the way you did?
Oh, fuck. In which fic? That's the question. Like, you're gonna have to be specific
All right,
because
then I'll make the decision for you.
okay.
What inspired you to write Anon and Pirate Princess the way you did?
Oh shit. All right. So to not overly spoil things, Anon has a different way that he comes from rock bottom to um, the current events of Snoop game. He has a different sort of reaction to the doxing on why it happens because trust, trusting people. And I think I made it so that his motivation was, he can go and start over and, try and trust people again, bury that past trauma and whatnot. So, and, start over, you can get a fresh start at Volcano High. And if you read the story, you know where that leads. So,
Yeah.
when it came
Fuck
to
yeah.
Aha, on the other hand, though, I put the idea of, okay, you've got normal on 9 here, still a shit poster, but he's nearing the end of E4 here, you know, at graduation. All of a sudden, you throw a baby in the mix, you're gonna want to grow up fucking quick and get over yourself in a sense. And
Oops, small babies.
sometimes, yeah, and sometimes you just gotta pull your head out of your ass and say, I need to do better. And, that's kind of what I was going for is make him bloom into a better person because this isn't about him anymore, you know? And it isn't just about him. It isn't just about Fang. Now you're bringing a child into the mix, and that's kind of how I wanted to build it in this sense. And if we're going to talk about Anons that I've crafted, Promise is an interesting one because you're putting Anon far fucking away from rock bottom. You're starting him in Vault Caldera itself with him knowing Fang and Nazer from the beginning, when he's 7 years old. Okay, here we go. Build him from there. And that kind of shit, I'm kind of thinking, make him a golden retriever. Fuck it. Why not? It's going to be a cutesy story. But he's still kind of like a 4chan kind of guy at the same time. And I really haven't gone that far into it yet, but
No
you might
spoilers.
like it.
No spoilers. I want to find out naturally.
Yeah, no spoilers, but each Anon is crafted based on the situation that happens. I mean, especially in Snoop Game Plus, you're coming from an E1 perspective of Anon, and he's lived 8 months after it happened before the story starts, in a sense. So I'm trying to build off of that too on what's going to happen there. But all I can tell you is it's been a long, painful road for them.
Whoa. Yeah. Snoop Game Plus is rough. Humo, any thoughts?
I mean, I want to read.
You want to read?
I want to read, yeah.
Well, there you go.
I encourage
will.
you to.
You will eventually. Humo's thing is that he doesn't read anything. He only wants to read it on stream.
I
Which-
might be changing that, all right? Listen.
Yeah, you might. You said you would, but whether or not you do it, that's still to be determined.
Yeah, I know. Leave me alone.
Stop getting aggro. Calm down.
Not even getting
It's
aggro.
later.
I'm just getting a little louder, that's all.
To address Schmoopy, you might want to wait on reading Aha for a bit until it's fully edited. Because, funny enough, I did all the editing for Aha.
Hmm?
Speaking of which, that scribbles into the next chat question. Swan, who is your favorite editor and why is it Meister T?
Who asked that? Was it Meister?
Yeah.
I'll be fucking honest here. Meister has definitely been a source of, he's a fucking pillar, dude. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
he's great, and he catches a lot of my bullshit, and he's been helping me with verb tense and whatnot, and giving me ideas, and adding a little bit of his own flair to things because he's got a better way of describing things because he's writing his own fic too right now. He's writing an E1 fic. I'd recommend it. Um, but he's been very helpful with editing and proofreading, and I've kind of been putting a lot on him lately. So I've been trying to do some stuff on my own. Um, but when it comes to proofreading and things, I appreciate when somebody reads my stuff and gives me their thoughts. It gives me the confidence, like I'm doing something right. I have to reassure myself that I'm doing the right thing, and Meister definitely gives very detailed thoughts about what happens and what he likes, what he doesn't like, what I could change, and it's like that for other people too. But Meister definitely gives the best perspective, and I really appreciate him for doing that. Love you, buddy.
Yeah, we love editors. I love my editor. He catches shit except for Window.
No
We both
window.
Window. Shout out to Window. Ruined my life forever, the rest of my life. Anyway, Flipo Possum asked another question. Once devlog is out, do you seek to be making a fic of it? And who would you start with first?
That is up in the air because right now, we don't even have the entirety of devlog out, but
Right.
I already have a favorite character,
Who's that?
the raptor chick.
Oh, you like Rebecca?
Oh hell yeah. But would I make a fic of it? Maybe. I think give it some time before something like that happens.
It needs to brew a little, you know?
Especially when things like Megalovemania come out or Hold On to Me, that kind of stuff needs time to sit. And no, I don't want another damn chainsaw to freaking juggle. Ah!
Drink, by the
But,
way.
Juggle.
Chainsaw mentioned.
Jesus Christ. I mean, Arlok made a fucking meme of me juggling chainsaws, and each chainsaw is a different fic. He fucking put Pirate Princess at the bottom in the water like it's a fucking shark. Because everyone's like, bonus chapter 1, because I had the fucking bright idea to put bonus chapters in AHA. And I'm like, and now everyone wants bonus chapters in every fic, and I'm like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah, still.
I'm gonna be honest. Until that question, I hadn't even conceived the thought of fanfics for the fan projects.
Deadass?
Huh.
I did mention that earlier with the whole stupid teen pregnancy thing. Like everyone was like saying, "Oh, you should do an AHA version of Hold On to Me or an AHA version of devlog." I'm like, "Oh god damn it!"
Well, now I'm thinking about fucking Nua knocking Mimi up, and that's not an image I wanted in my head.
See, receiver's right. Bonus chapters can be a curse, but god damn, did I want to write the fucking fishing trip out in AHA? That was great. I loved doing that. That was fun. And then the final bonus chapter of AHA was, that was an emotional one for me to write. That was a love letter.
All right.
Meister, I swear to God, stop it! No, stop giving me titles. Stop.
What are they
no!
doing? What are they doing?
Don't look at the chat. It's
I'm looking at the
bad.
chat.
No.
Love that megalomaniacally. Lovely. Lovely.
Oh, no.
Lovely. All right. We got a question for you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yummers.
Stop.
Anyway, no. Jam asks, Swan, what's your favorite kind of dino?
All right, everyone's gonna hate me for this, but dude, Taros are definitely
Who
my favorite.
would hate you for that? Is
I
it just
don't
'cause
know.
it's
The people who
obvious
are just
answer?
the people who are just specifically just hardline Gator bros. I mean, dude, I love Olivia because she's
Readable.
awesome, and she's no, but she's she's relatable in a sense, and I kind of compare her to my wife a little bit because it's kind of the same. She's kind of the same, but yeah. When it comes to Taros as well, because of the whole world building thing around it, it's really made me like the Dino in general because you can do so fucking much with it. So yeah, that's why I think Taros are my favorite, and that's why Roman, the OC that I'm using, is part Taro.
They're pretty cool. They got wings and shit.
You know, when you started that out, I thought you were gonna say a controversial take, like you like Parapussy or something, and then we were gonna have to kind of like squint at you.
I like
No.
Parapussy.
I think Parasaurs could definitely use some type of world building in relation to what they are and what they do, because everyone fucking hates Naomi. And I think I wrote the best version of Naomi in Pirates.
I think
I
my
mean,
version of Naomi and
oh,
Punch Drunk is
shit.
the best one.
No, oh shit! Oh,
Raises
God.
my eyebrows.
Oh no! Oh shit!
If you know, you know.
Oh man!
Yeah, that got you, huh?
Oh, that one got me sweating. Oh, you motherfucker!
Man, I hate not
Alright.
knowing.
You will. Don't worry. Next stream, next reading stream, you'll know.
Okay.
You'll get it.
Okay.
You'll remember this moment, and then it'll click, and you'll go, Jake, you motherfucker.
Can I say that in the middle of the reading?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, dude.
Cool.
I want you to now. Remember that.
All right.
All right. Let me see if I've been fucking scrolling down, looking at the bullshit, what the drinkers are saying. All right.
Mix up my vodka bottle.
Give me
you
another one.
become the drinker.
I could.
All right. We got one from our boy receiver, Swan. What details do you most appreciate when reading a fic? Similarly, your favorite part of writing a fic?
Oh, I really like emotional storytelling. When you really describe the emotions, the facial movements of a character, how they react to a situation, that's definitely something that catches me is, you know, the way somebody fucking reacts in a fic, a character in a certain situation. And I get inspired to want to do better in emotional storytelling in regards to that. So
All right. I have to ask you,
mhm.
what was your favorite part of like Punch Drunk currently, like emotional wise?
Oh, let me think.
Humo's pretty caught up, so you can get a little spoilery. Just don't. What chapter are you on, Humo? Fucking
22?
yeah, you're on 22. He's on 22, so nothing past
Well,
22
I think.
or 22. No
Well, we
22
all
or
know the
faster.
fucking canon event of Wani is Idaken's death.
Right.
Don't you give me that shit. But in regards to that, it's just the whole thing after he died with Dorian
His
and just
episode.
his episode and everything, just the whole emotional turmoil and just reaction to it, that really made me just sit down and feel, holy shit, you know. I think that's definitely my favorite part, including, I don't know, has he read that far yet with the whole little Trudon thing?
The he just finished the Yakuza reference, which
With
he's
the
done with.
karate thing?
Yes, with Komoke.
Okay, yeah. That was also really good, and I really liked that chapter.
Very good. Very good. Well, all right then.
I like reading
that
the emotion stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, I know you do. Let's see. Scanning the chat for questions. A lot of man, y'all are really going wild in here, huh? We got one. We got another one from Fleepo. Do you have a favorite anime?
Okay. Shit. I was really fucking cringe back in high school, and I really liked Konosuba at some point. But as I got older, my tastes kind of changed. Um, and when it comes to favorite animes, I really like romantic comedies and romances, those high school kind of romances. So that kind of sappy shit, it feels great. Um, when it comes to a favorite, I think I have a recent favorite that I watched with my wife. Dangers of My Heart. I mean, the first season was a little rocky, but that second season that they had, phenomenal. I mean, that was a great watch. And even if they never did another season, the way they ended it, it felt great. You know, like you don't need another season for that. And that's kind of one of my favorites. But if I ever had a overall all time favorite that I've watched, it's Fruits Basket. That was incredible to watch all the way through.
So if somebody walked up to you and said, "This DVD case contains all you will ever need, but you can never watch any other anime ever again," it would be Fruits Basket in the DVD case.
Yeah, I'd watch that over again. That was an incredible story, an incredible romance too that they had in it. It was interesting. It was captivating. It's beautiful. The art style, the storytelling. There's a reason why I gave it a 10 out of 10. And my wife would agree with this.
There you go. Flippo's carrying the questions right now. When writing your
That's fine.
fix, what is the hobby you do while writing?
Hobby I do while I'm writing. Well, obviously, fucking writing for one thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes I listen to music to really get into a mood if I'm writing a certain scene. I mean, other people can say that they do this. I know Arlock doesn't because he's fucking insane and I love him. But music helps get into the sense of storytelling for me. Or just talking to someone in general. But hobbies. I really haven't touched video games in a while. I mean, I've kind of foregone that hobby because I started taking up writing and I just don't feel like gaming. But if if it comes to that, I guess kind of gaming is a hobby I would do while writing. You know, just take a break from writing, play a little something like Civ 6 or something. You know, kind of get your mind off of it if you're really not getting anywhere with writing.
Mm-hmm.
Or go watch a TV show, go watch a movie, um, or of course spend time with the wife. But yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, music, everybody knows about my music and Punch Drunk. Fucking, I put that shit in there. And whenever I'm writing a chapter that has music in it, I'm basically listening to that music on loop the whole time I write it. So, really getting in the vibes. Let's see. Kevin, you seem to enjoy the dark and emotional side of writing. Are you a fan of Berserk?
I do actually. Berserk was among some of the few animes I first watched when I was younger, which is probably explains why I'm so fucked up in the head. Um, me and my cousin growing up, he's like a brother to me. We would watch anime every Saturday night at my place because his parents would bring him over, and we just watch anime and shit. We watched the entirety of Berserk and Bleach and shit like that growing up. And yeah, Berserk definitely was one that I don't think I'd ever forget. I mean, that it's incredible, except for the fucking 3D one that they came out with that
Clang!
was totally shit. Except for that, that was fun. The memes that came out of it was fun. But
Clang.
Clang. But yeah, Berserk is a great read, and it got me into playing Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls. Dark Souls was something that I personally enjoyed. The first one I actually played was 3, and then I got into 1, and then I got 2, and I played the shit out of 3. I haven't gotten Elden Ring yet, but I plan to someday.
It's good.
It's a good one.
Also, Berserk kind of got me into Doom.
Ooh.
Doom was actually the first video game I ever fucking played.
Talking like OG Doom.
OG Doom on an
Oh.
old laptop from the 90s kind of
Badass.
thing. I was 4 years old. I had no idea what I was doing. My dad had Doom on there, Wolfenstein 3D. I mean, that was the first real step into it.
That's classic shit right there.
Beautiful.
And then my parents got me a Game Boy Color, and then I was a Mario fanboy for a while.
From Doom to Mario. Truly.
I know. That's strange. That explains why
Wow.
I'm fucked up.
Now they're in fucking Smash Bros together. That's fucking crazy. Marginally. Isn't Doom Guy like a fucking like Mii fighter costume?
Probably.
Might
Pretty
be.
sure he is.
I think there's a reference somewhere.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait for that new Doom game to come out. Oh man.
New Doom game? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's like a
Doom Dark Ages?
Yeah.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was not aware.
I have a question to piggyback off that. Have you seen Kev's Snoot Berserk art?
Oh, true.
Is it in relation to Rosa?
Rosa is in one of them, and
she ain't doing too good.
she ain't doing too hot, man.
Oh, I feel like I've seen it before, but I don't
There's a couple. Kev did a couple.
remember. It might be on the Buru.
It
I
is.
haven't checked.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, it's on fucking screen.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I know which one that is. Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, Kev, that is Kev's work.
I mean, it's incredible.
And you got the Amber Guts.
Yep.
Great. And then
oh yeah, dude, that's badass.
Stinky Cynthia's fucking Griffith.
Of course, she's fucking Griffith. I can't wait to write the Snoot kids in my own way instead of the fucking 4chan way. Jesus Christ, that's oh god.
You don't like how Cynthia is? Filthy.
You think this is a fucking game?
Wow, I feel threatened
I'm
suddenly.
gonna put that away. I'm scared now. I'm going back to Dorian.
Well, Jesus, I was just gonna talk about how my old game was Half-Life 1, but all right. I'll just ask another question. Forest Blow has asked, might as well ask another question for Humo, Jake, and Swan. So we got a triple piece. All of us can answer. What was your guys' favorite video game experience besides Snoot, you fucks, and why? Story mode, multiplayer, etc.
That's not fair.
All right, I'll go first. My personal favorite: Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door.
Oh my God, my brother!
Dude, that shit. Oh man, that was the first gamer rage moment I had. Was the final boss of that game?
Oh, the evil Dark Peach. Fuck that bitch.
No, it's because I was pretty much hard locked from finishing it because one, I was really dumb and young and I didn't know what the hell I was doing and I couldn't form cognitive thought, so I didn't know strategy on how to beat her. So I just kept throwing myself autistically at it until it finally happened. It took my ass a year to beat that.
I don't think I
And
ever beat it actually.
but the whole storytelling of Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door, the cartoony style of everything, it was really appealing, and it was just, it was great, you know, the whole way through. So that's definitely one of my favorite video game experiences.
I'm just gonna say Humo's form, Deltarune. What? What do you mean?
I love Deltarune, but like if I'm having to put like my
Your number one.
my number one, it would have been Halo 3 with the boys.
Halo
back in the
3 with the
day on the
boys.
Xbox
Okay.
360, playing custom
Valid.
games, playing like zombies, playing fucking Jenga, dumpster or whatever the fuck it was, trash shoot. Those are some of my favorite memories from like at least console gaming.
Oh, yeah, let me add on to that. That's definitely something for me too. The good old Xbox 360 days after school, just playing with the boys, playing Call of Duty, Battlefield, or whatever. That was definitely something I'll remember. Even though I'm not really as close to my school friends as I am anymore, you kind of fade away from those friendships and shit. I mean, I'll never forget that.
Yeah. But if
Uh,
I were to go non like multiplayer, yeah, Deltarune would give me brain rot. But I'd also throw Katawa up there and the Hanukkah route.
Oh man, that was
That's
the first fucking visual novel I played was Katawa
yeah,
Shoujo.
I think it was one of my first two, and it's one of the ones that made me after I got the good ending be introspective because I didn't get the good ending the first time I got the neutral ending, so it was one of those learning experiences. Because this was when I was younger too. So, yeah, I would say those three. I'm allowed to have a bunch of picks because that's a very mean question for me.
yeah, I mean you're fair. Mine's very simple. Uh, it's a little game. It came out on October 10th, 2007. Your boy
Team
was
Fortress 2, let's go!
no, hell no,
Oh, damn it.
hell no.
Oh no!
Fake fan.
God damn it.
No, dude, I was 9 years old when this game came out.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Half-Life 2 Episode 2. That's my
Oh,
shit.
yeah, didn't they release the orange box with it?
I think they might have.
I think that's how I figured out Half-Life was a thing when they came out with the orange box, and I got that at a GameStop used. So,
But yeah, I grew up playing Half-Life, and I had consoles. Like I had a GameCube and a Wii and like all that bullshit. But my life was on the PC. I grew up playing Doom. I grew up playing Blood. I grew up playing Duke Nukem. I grew up fucking playing Wolfenstein. I grew up playing all that shit. But when I got my grubby little fucking fat child fingers on Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2 and all the episodes, they shaped me as the wretched little man that I am today. So, and Postal 2. That was a big one as well.
yeah, I
Man,
didn't play
you
Postal 2 until like 3 years ago. That was fun.
Yeah, Postal 2, I played that as a young man, so that probably explains a lot of things, including maybe Piss Globe.
it's all coming together.
Now the flowers will grow. But yeah. So that's mine. That's my Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is my forever game.
Mm.
Matter of fact, just talking about it kind of makes me want to go play it. But
Yeah, I want to do another playthrough of that.
all right, let me I'm scanning my shit, scanning the chat. Thoughts on Car from Garn 47.
Are you talking about that car meme or whatever?
You see that little guy up there on the shelf behind Chat Livia? Little silly guy.
Oh yeah, that thing. God, I've seen some really good memes in related to that, but oh, it was kind of weird when I saw it at first. It kind of disturbed me, but thank God, it's better than that fucking skip BB toilet shit that people are going through nowadays. That shit's brain rot.
There he is. Say hi. Say hi to the car. He's in your face now.
Have mercy.
Boing, 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 boing.
I love Car.
We love Car. He's
We
a
love
good
Car.
little lad.
Car.
Ah. All right. Let's see. Got one from here from Lassiter. Happy Accidents Judy edition win.
Never.
Damn.
Next question.
Right to hell with you, Lassiter.
We've got one from Shamoopy for me. What's my favorite chapter of Aha? And that would be chapter 5 because of fucking what you did with Ripley. My God. I thought you made Ripley into a fucking individual.
Did
What?
you read the rewrite version or the old
New one.
version? Okay,
Uh,
good.
It's a new
Good.
one.
Yeah, that was a good chapter to write, especially the rewritten version. That was That was a hell of a lot better.
I fucking love your version of Ripley and I love adopting skinnies. Anyway, we got one from Jam. Swan, what's your favorite color? Simple.
Blue.
Blue. The color of tarot.
Well, that's not related to it, but okay, we're gonna go with that.
She's kind of blue, right?
Pale blue.
Pale blue.
Someone yelled at me for calling her minty green. Like, that made people upset. They're like, oh, wait, that brings up a good topic. Hey, Meister, remember the color conversation?
Oh boy.
Talking about Fang?
Yeah, we're talking about Fang.
I thought she was just like gray.
No, she's like a little. She's really, really, really pale blue.
Make him squirm!
Uh-oh. Is she green?
She is pale blue, and you cannot refute it.
I
I
would
have to
go.
look at a pic. I have to look at a picture of Fang.
I would go pull up the sprites, but I can't do that.
Damn, that's really hard to say. She's kind
Yeah.
of green coated.
You know what? Fuck it. I will go pull it up. Hold up a minute.
I'm just doing it to fuck with him. He knows. He knows.
I think Jake knows why I'm apprehensive to do this.
Why?
Hast thou forgotten?
No, I mean I want you to say it out loud for the class.
Well, I don't need to say it out loud because the class is gonna see. Let's see. Fang. Let's see. Basic set. Yeah, we can do. Do you want Fang happy, Fang considering, or Fang neutral?
Fang happy.
Okay.
Too happy.
Are you pulling the sprites out?
Yeah, I'm pulling the sprites. All right. So.
Ah!
What the hell is that?
That's
You still
Fang.
haven't fixed that?
Fixed what?
Jesus Christ, what is that?
There's nothing wrong here.
Oh,
There is everything wrong here.
Smashing.
I guess I would.
She looks like she hit the pavement face first.
It's like a really really light like fucking. I would go with blue, like a really light blue.
absolutely smashing.
Well, I'm gonna leave that on the screen.
You better fucking not, you
Why
bitch.
not? Why?
Because I said not to. Get it off.
Why? It's fucking all right.
I got a better Fang one you can put up there. Hold on.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
sure.
see what kind of non-cursed or cursed shit I've got in this folder. Ah, here we go.
Be not afraid, dweeb, says bears are cool. Biblically accurate Fang.
Oh, hold on. Fuck. I gotta pull up Humo's DMs.
Why is she still on screen?
Calm down, dog.
Dog, brother, you. I think that's the same exact noise I made when I fucking saw her on the stream.
God, I love that stream. That stream was great. Oh, hey,
Put this fucking
here you
gremlin
go.
up.
Here you go. See? Everything's okay now.
Okay, thank fucking God.
Arlock, this is for you, buddy.
Everything's okay now.
I love Gremlin Pirate Fang. What?
Say goodbye to your livers, motherfuckers.
Teenage pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, teenage pregnancy. Anyway,
Did you get it out of your system?
teenage pregnancy.
Okay.
Anyway,
One more for the road.
Plenty.
oh
more
yeah, and
questions
bears
I'll
are
see.
cool.
Oh, god damn it.
Shaking my motherfucking hair right now.
It's funny.
Get reading the questions, you
Yes.
Flex the whip.
Sensei in Ninja Pig asks, do you prefer serious or shit postfics?
Oh. It's kind of a mix. I don't necessarily look at a whole bunch of shitpost fics. There are certain ones that caught my attention. But mostly I read serious fics. Some of the shitpost fics that I've seen that are fucking hilarious is Anon narrates out loud and caveman flow.
I fucking love Anon narrates out loud. That is the funniest shit on the planet.
That shit had me rolling when somebody had told me about it. I'm like, holy shit, this is great.
I fucking read Caveman Flow on stream.
caveman flow.
Oh,
Oh man,
boy.
some people don't like it. Of course, I didn't understand the reference at first because I never watched Dracula Flow, but um, when I
I'm a
read
dog.
Caveman Flow, that shit had me rolling.
I'm a dog, farting the fart bubbles in the bath. All right, we
This
got
shit
one-
ain't nothing to me, man.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm on them Broward County Tic Tacs.
Oh Jesus! Oh yeah, and fucking Gator MD. I don't know if I could consider it. It is a shit post. That was awesome when Sensei made that. Oh my god. Oh, anyway.
We've
Yeah.
got one from SDS. Do you
Mhm.
plan to help others when they first get started writing a fanfic after you've finished all your masterpieces?
Motherfucker, I'm already doing that right now. You know how many
True.
DMs I get with people asking me for ideas or bouncing off ideas? I get a bunch. And then people are telling me, they started writing because they read my fics and shit like that. And I'm like, oh my God, it's all coming full circle, isn't it? And I mean, I don't know if I'll ever be finished with my fics, bro. I mean, like, I keep putting out more of them. So I'm like, there's never going to be a point where I'm done, am I?
No, heat death of the universe until we become the fossils.
Until this community either fizzles out or something, but I'll be here. But anyway, when it comes to it, I do like to help people at times with their fix. I mean, I can't help them with everything. I mean, because hell, I don't even know what I'm doing myself sometimes. But when it comes to it, I do like helping. And hell, someone who made another fic was inspired by pirates to do their own fic, Eomi Firefly. So he's doing a inspired fic of Fang being an Italian mobster in a sense. And I'm like, oh shit, that's inspired by pirates. That's awesome. And yeah, I mean, it's like shit. People are reading my fics and wanting to make their own. That's awesome. It's how I started, and now others are doing the same thing. So
Very, very good. Six the Demon asks, Swan, is there any fic you made that you feel like you could have done differently?
right, I think everyone knows the answer to that one.
Is it the two, perhaps, that shall not be named?
No, because
Oh,
the whole point of AHA Part 3 and the other fic I'm going to make mention of in this stream are related to it. But if anything, I really would love to go through AHA again and maybe see where I could have improved regarding the story, maybe the flow, um,
the
and how I
caveman flow?
handled certain. Hmm?
I said the caveman flow. Sorry, bad joke.
No. I think just how I handled the story. I mean, where it ended up was great, but sometimes you just feel like you can do more with something. And then you look back on it and you're just like, I really wish I had gone and added this in, or I wish I could have characterized a person better, or handled a certain arc better. Um, so I think it's also because Aha's technically my first fic, technically, and I feel like I could have done better with it. It may not be the strongest of my fics, but it's complete, and it's what started the whole series. I never imagined I would be doing a series, but hey, here I am.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, people fucking go ape shit for it regardless of how you think about it. So
Right. I mean, it doesn't matter. Well, I mean, it does matter how I think of it or what I think of it, but if people really enjoy it, why touch it? Like just leave it the way it is. The only reason I rewrote parts of it originally is because I just thought about it and I'm like, I don't know if I really like it this way. I could have done this better. And that's why I rewrote part of chapter 5, chapter 6, and then deleted 10 and then made a new 9 and whatnot. So, and essentially cut down the fic by one chapter.
I mean, yeah, things go through revisions. And even if people like
Mhm.
something, if you don't like it, then fuck it, man. It's your shit. Do whatever you want with it.
Right.
All right. We got it. We got one from Fleepo Possum. It's for me, apparently. I have a poster planned out of an OC that loves Hawaiian shirts. What colors do you like on this shirt? Do fucking black and white. Black and white Hawaiian shirt. There you go.
Noir.
That shit looks good. Okay. Oh, hey, we got one from Arlock. What's up? What's up,
Oh,
Bubby?
my boy. All right.
Arlog asks, how many passes or rewrites do you do on average for an update, given your update speed? And do you have a lot of back and forth with the editors on average, or is it mostly grammar/spelling fixes?
When it comes to rewrites and revisions, the only thing I've technically revised was a chapter on pirates. People know which chapter I'm talking about. It's chapter 5. I had to rewrite how it flowed because I kind of rushed into a plot point way too quickly. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So that was one of the revisions that was big. When it comes to revising other things, though, it's mostly in the docs where it happens, where I revise things, not on the fic itself once it's on AO3. I mean, if I see grammatical errors or shit like that, I wish more people would point out that problem, but hey, it happens. I mean, I miss something or um something comes out incorrectly or AO3 decides to say fuck you, no italics here and whatnot. Um yeah, but when it comes to revisions, I mean, if it comes to revisions, Meister's definitely helped me with that, with grammatical things and verb tense usage and wording in some cases. Um, that's definitely been where most of my revisioning happens, is mostly in the docs before it even hits AO3. And yes, it is back and forth. We talk about story beats and be like, okay, so now what? Or where do you want this to go? Kind of like workshopping.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's see. The AO3 do be on some fuck shit, by the way.
Shit.
Oh god. We got one from Wearsome. What do you think of the new Paper Mario TTYD remake? You fuck with it?
It's beautiful. I love that they added a few new things into it and they really haven't changed much. But it's great. The soundtrack is great. It's beautiful. I wish I could play it. I don't have a Switch, but it's it's awesome.
Well, you know what they say what Nintendo's been tweaking about their ways. Anyway, I won't talk about that on stream lest Nintendo's lawyers come and knock my front teeth out.
You already got the glowies breathing down your fucking neck, dude. You don't need more.
Yeah, all right. Well, okay, here's the color discourse. I've caught up to that point in the chat. I have to wade through this sea of garbage. I'm still colors.
Hey, there's where they saw fucking Nigel Fangberry.
Yeah, evil.
Flashing.
Caro said you should probably tell Swan about the time you showed Fang to your mom. You want? I don't know. Is that?
Oh, God forbid my fucking parents ever find out I write
mean-
fanfics about dinos.
My mom knows I stream. Hell, she'll probably tune into the fucking Fang cosplay because she helped me get like some of the materials for it.
Oh Lord.
I mean, my wife knows I write fanfics. She's my number one fucking fan. She loves reading Pirate Princess. She said this is the best story I've written yet. So
It was really good.
yeah, I'm really proud of that one.
Apparently, receiver has proof that Fang is green. So,
Yeah, we've had that whole argument before in the
So-
fucking Wani chat.
Is it like hex values or something?
I watched him have a mental breakdown about colors.
Look, I'm gonna be.
We watched a man die.
I'll just be real, dude. I look at that and I think, for the most part, gray. That's just what my brain says.
are you
So I'll,
colorblind?
We'll just go with monochrome, okay? We'll just go fucking monochrome.
I'll take that.
Monochromatic brilliance, baby.
Baby.
Too bad, Meister. You're gonna relive that fucking drama.
I love Punch Dunk's version of Fang. It's pretty good.
God damn it.
Beginning to piss me off.
Oh no.
I want you to know I'm squinting at your stupid little puppet, Jake.
Good. You should squint. Smiles.
Fuck you.
No.
You may not.
Now I'm completely fucking lost in the weeds.
Yep,
right
there you
now.
go, dumbass.
Fuck you.
Should have paid
dickhead.
attention.
Shut your whore mouth.
No.
Fight.
I'm gonna fucking beat his ass. I swear to God.
He thinks he will.
You 5'9" motherfucker. Shut up.
Doesn't matter.
What do you
All,
mean it doesn't
all
matter?
strength, baby.
More like, shut the fuck up.
What does that mean?
My thighs hurt. Okay, I'm back at green proof.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, we got one from Jacante23. How do you organize story beats you want to hit in your works? Bullet list, graphs, flow charts, corkboard with red thread?
I'm sorry, what? Can you repeat that? That kind of flew through my head.
Jconte23 asks, how do you organize story beats you want to hit in your works? Bullet list, graphs, flowcharts, corkboard with red thread?
I just throw it onto a doc and then I look at it and I'm like, okay, if this is what I want to happen, where would it suit best in the story? You know? Because you don't want something. I mean, stories follow simple charts. And I think it's ingrained in everyone who's writing. Like, they know certain points there are drama, there's rising action, and then there's the peak of it. Then it drops, and then it kind of evens out for a little bit. Sometimes more drama happens. You know, you can't have a story without drama because without drama, you know,
There's
people are
nothing.
not going to be. There's pretty much nothing. It's just as Meister would call it, an anthropology. And yeah, who the fuck would want to read that? If I wanted to read that, I'd read a fucking dictionary. So yeah, when it comes to story beats, anything major that we come up with in the workshopping is I put it onto a document I label as containment. And then I go from there and I look back at those ideas before I write and go like, okay, this is where I want to go. And sometimes I say, fuck it, we ball.
As you should. We got one from Frumer. Question for Swan. If you could theoretically make your magnum opus, what do you think it would be about?
Shit, I think my magnum opus might be
Pirate Princess?
it kind of is, but at the same time, I really want Promise of a Lifetime to be my magnum opus. My fic for just good vibes and positivity and shit like that. Like that's where I really want to do it. But not to mention Aha Part 3. That is where I really want to shine.
Eager.
I'm
eager.
really eager to start it, but I need to finish. I want to take responsibility before I even get started on it. And we already have a title for it. I teased it at the end of Aha. True to Yourself. I mean, that name alone, you know, you're just like, ooh.
I'm going ooh. It's making me go ooh.
Ooh.
I want that. Gimme.
Then I might as well tease
Mhm.
another fic while I'm at it.
Yes. please?
Are you listening, chat?
Listen up.
Bears knows about this, but so one of the two fics that I had originally came out with was one called In Between, and it's essentially a alternate universe version of Roman, where it's like it's fucking depressing. Well, why not come up with another depressing prompt in response to it? So I would like to announce Somewhere I Belong. And the premise behind it, you got Roman. He's a tarot, but also a hybrid. He lost his fucking family. So he's going from foster home to foster home, trying to find, a fucking family. And he's been doing this for years. Guess who gets him for his final year of high school? The Aaron family.
Oh. Holy fuck.
And yeah, we'll go from there.
Man.
World
I can
first.
already-
So that is one of the fics that I will eventually work on. I've also gotten ideas from people about, do one about Redhead Fang, but
You want to
okay.
say you want to get Starman screaming?
Probably not. I do not want to be lynched.
Get
But
get that man shrieking. Let's go. Come on.
yeah. And I did have another fic idea. We had a storyboard going for it, but I decided not to do it. It was another one related to a pregnancy thing, and I'm not going through with
Drink.
it. People know what I was talking about, but it was one where Fang's a teen mom in high school, and Anon comes in and Snoop game basically, but that and I felt kind of uncomfortable about it, just writing something like that, so I kind of ditched the idea. I mean, the notes are still there for it, but I don't want to do it, honestly.
Not your cross to bear.
I'm sorry.
What?
Mice just said, Mr. President, a third pregnancy fic is hit.
God, I'm gonna choke. Hey. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Oh, no, I was thinking of something because I'm like, wait a minute, 9/11 was a couple days ago, and I dropped 3 fucking chapters on that day. Oh, fuck.
It's all lining up.
Shit.
Mr. President, he just dropped a 3rd chapter and a new fake.
Oh, it's a witch
Oh,
9/11
God.
all again.
Oh, God
Never
damn
forget.
it.
Never.
Oh,
Man.
shit.
They cast a hex on the Pentagon, bro.
Shut up. You're gonna get me talking about Etsy witches again.
Oh, God.
I fucking love Etsy Witch. Where's the fic where Fang's an Etsy Witch?
Dog, we already talked about the fucking equivalent exchange with Beta Fang, alright?
You think Beta Fang's an Etsy Witch?
Yes, absolutely!
Holy fuck. I'm doing that.
Write it down.
I'm writing it down right now. Beta Fang is an Etsy Witch.
Oh, no. All right, give me another one.
All right, I gotta figure out where the. Sorry.
Give me
A
another one, bartender.
A third pregnancy fic has hit the fucking.
God damn it!
It really got me. It really fucked me up. Sorry.
You know, it's
That got
funny
me too.
because the next question, I believe, is why teen pregnancy is a major reoccurring theme in your writing.
Fuck you, fuck you, Scraggedy.
Yeah, Scraggedy is the one who asked that. Important question. Important
Oh.
important name call out
It
there.
wasn't even something I was like, fully set on. It was just a fucking prompt idea that somebody had put in chat, and I wanted to try it, and then boom, aha exists.
Oh shit. Okay. Are you gonna make physical copies of Pirate Princess? Says Jam.
Oh, Jesus Christ. People keep asking me about physical copies of
You too.
fics because one, Starman's got one for Bonds, and that's fucking cool.
That is really
Two,
cool. Yeah.
Drosta on the other Discord, he did one for Mystery Jack Part 3. And now everyone's asking me, oh, where's AHA physical copy? I don't know. I mean, it's not really my priority, but if people really want it, they're going to have to wait until the whole thing is edited.
Yeah.
Not to mention, Pirate Princess needs a cover art, which is in the works, by the way. I will not make mention of who is doing it.
Ooh.
But they know who they are. Yeah, Pirate Princess is gonna have a cover art. We'll fine comb it. I'm gonna redo parts of chapter 1 eventually and fix a couple of things in it. And then maybe we'll make a physical copy of Pirate Princess. If anything, that's the one I really want to make a physical copy for.
Fuck yes. People have asked me about physical copies for Punch Drunk, and I'm like, dog, it's not even finished yet.
Yeah, I know. It was like that for
secondly,
fucking Pirate Princess.
I don't even think I'm legally allowed to do that.
I mean, it's a fucking Snoop fanfic. So, I
Yeah,
mean, shit,
but
why not?
I mean, it's
Hey.
fucking what?
If you do, can you make?
You think a bunch of Canadians are going to care?
No, I think Caveman I might care though, because Wani is like copywritten intellectual property, isn't it?
That's true.
If
Oh,
I,
so I could get away with that for Pirate Princess, but you probably
Yeah,
couldn't
no.
for fucking.
For Punch Drunk, no.
No.
I'd have to ask for. I'd
damn.
have to ask for permission.
if
See,
I
that's why I couldn't probably upload AHA because Wani is mentioned in it. So, but Pirate has nothing to do with Wani. It is solely Snoop.
I'd have to rewrite the entirety of Punch Drunk Gator to just be a generic fucking thing. If I wanted to do that.
I'll
Meister,
replace
you
all the
don't have
dinosaurs
to.
with anthros.
Meister, you don't have to. You already have AHA to do and whatnot. And just please write your own fic for the love of God. Don't worry about my shit.
Oh,
Okay.
apparently Snoop Game and Wani are open source, according to Receiver K. So hey, maybe.
I don't know. That's a good question to ask Caveman on.
All right.
Jake.
Yeah, what's up?
if you make a physical copy, can you make the book shaped like a fist?
Make the book shaped like a fist.
Yeah.
Your fucking face is gonna be shaped like my fist when I'm done with you, you fuckhead. Shut up.
What if I kiss your knuckles, huh? Then
What if you kiss me?
kiss your knuckles?
Kiss my knuckles, then your
Yeah.
lips are gonna be fist shaped. You're gonna
How
have big
small-
fist lips.
Fist lips?
Fist lips, bro. You don't want fist lips. That sounds like a disease.
It really
Help,
does.
I've got fist lips. All right, we got one from Council. Question: what is the abhorrent creature on the coffee table? That's Sack. You want to talk about Sack?
What is there to
Not really.
talk about?
There's not really anything to mention about Sack. It's just Nick colored purple.
Yeah, so the chat creatures, fucking Iron wanted me to chatify Nick, and I just went to the hue slider and dragged it to the left.
We made purple Nick.
We made purple Nick. I like the little creature.
And we called them Sack.
Yeah.
Because that's what they are, is a sack of meat.
You know, I was thinking about it, and when they said, what's that creature on the table, I remembered that Lanny's supposed to be on the table whenever he's here, too.
Is that
And
in
then
the chat right now?
He is. I can message him and see if he wants to get pulled over real quick.
Why ask? Just do it.
All right, go ahead. You can fucking jump scare him.
Lenny! Lenny!
What? What's
Hey,
going
Lenny!
on?
Say hi to SwanFather.
Hello!
Say it louder.
Hello!
Fuck out of here.
What the fuck?
That was Lanny.
He's our little creature.
He's a little funny guy.
We've made it a habit dragging him onto these. Last guest, Ace, was terrified of Lanny, and he unintentionally was just creepy. He was like, "I see you."
Oh yeah, Lanny's a squirrely little fella. All right, where the fuck am I? It was the question about Sack. Oh, dude, I'm so. Oh,
Come
you're
on,
real.
question Gimp, find another one.
Did you just call me question gimp? Are you fucking kidding me? Question gimp? You fucking slut.
I'm going to fucking spam real quick and putting grapple gimp.
You were doing what?
I'm putting grapple gimp in the fucking literal spam.
What the hell?
Fucking question gimp. I can't fucking believe that.
You can't? Really?
No. If I'm question gimp, you're bitch gimp. Shut up.
That sounds very uninspired.
You're uninspired. Idiot. You ride a motorcycle. Shut up. Mr. President, a third pregnancy fic is hit.
Guess everyone's drinking now.
Fuck. Teenage pregnancy. I think we're, unless you got questions on Twitch side, I think we're fucking out, unless I'm just not caught up.
The only thing we got on Twitch side is Vice saying Jake ain't escaping the gimp allegations.
Are you shitting me?
That's great.
Fuck
Jesus.
off.
That brings me joy.
Also, apparently Receiver still has his guest pass too. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. Do you
Second.
think we run a actual ship here?
Oh my, yeah, all right. Well,
Good
hey,
question. How many of us can you fit in a chair?
what, like in that chair? I mean, we did what, 3 with
Mimi.
fucking with Mimi.
Yeah, it was Lagucci Bon and I could look.
Lagucci
I
Bon and
bet
Roach.
I could fit like 20 if I really try.
Just put a whole bunch of us writers on here and just hear the fucking insanity.
I mean, you know, honestly, with the amount of people, I thought it could be funny to do like the big one and just have like 5 people and see how that goes.
That would be evil.
Evilly
I got an
funny.
idea.
I mean, we could get like guests we've already had on, and then just have like the fucking round
Just-
table.
Just put Arlock, Receiver, me, and shit. I don't know who else you could probably put on here, but that'd be a fun fucking night.
Oh yeah, I'm not against doing like reprisal streams. That could be fun.
I mean, the Snoop round
We've
table,
even,
dog.
speaking of roundtables, we've kind of joked about it, but what if a whole bunch of us just got together and made a fucking fic together?
I'm in. Count me in, baby.
Shit, I mean, we could probably do something nuts with that. I mean, I was joking about it yesterday, how a whole bunch of us could just do it, and I'd be like, well, who's going to match the writing style? Whose writing style are we going to go off of? Because we're all vastly different. But it could make for a funny fic.
I'd
I
have
don't
to
know,
get
man.
my writing chops by that point.
Universal Tournament. Snoot edition. I'll write the fight scenes. We're good. I mean, hey, I'm like the fight scene guy, right?
Yeah, Jake's over here like, you can have my fist.
You and my fist.
Well, you can have my autism, so.
And pregnancy.
Jesus Christ!
Who we making pregnant in the Universal Tournament arc, baby?
Somebody fucked!
Ooh, who's writing the smut?
Oh, fuck, that'd probably be me. I keep
Lagucci.
joking
We
about it.
We can get Lagucci on that, probably.
We could
Please
also
no.
get you on it, Jake.
True, I do. I also do that.
Mm-hmm.
No, apparently Bears wants to write the smut. We're good.
Well,
He can,
all right,
yeah.
cool. There you go.
Oh, fuck, he can write the fluffiest smut possible. Oh, God, don't give him
Yeah.
that power.
Can love
We're all
blossom
gonna
on the
die.
battlefield.
Yo, love blossoms on the battlefield, bruh. What the fuck with the Jake pregnancy? That does not need to be real.
Jake is now pregnant. It is canon, everybody.
No.
I am going to get Vise to make there a tummy bulge on Jake
No!
puppet. You will see that at
better
the
not.
next creators.
You better fucking not. I'll quit. I'll walk away.
The worst part is I know Vise would do it. He would be like, hell yeah.
Fucking better not. I swear to God, this is genuine. No, don't. Stop it. Cut it out.
There was some fear in that. No, don't.
Don't.
Cut the tape.
Do not.
Uh,
I'm the one that makes boys pregnant. It's not the other way around.
hello, said the boy impregnator.
Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, derail this shit. Next question,
Bro,
please.
there's no rails. There's no more questions. This is it.
What? Oh,
This is what we're ending on.
Oh God.
I just like to thank everybody for coming tonight.
I hate you motherfuckers. I almost said a slur. Fuck you, council. The question bears the podcast brood.
Oh, all right. Well, that's gonna mostly end it off for tonight. Swan, is there any closing remarks you have?
Oh fuck. All right. Other than crying my eyes out laughing,
I'm gonna kill myself.
please don't. No, live stream.
At least finish Punch Drunk first, dude.
Fuck you. I'm leaving it unfinished.
But I guess on a serious note, I'm really happy I'm here. You know, I'm glad I got interviewed. People have been vying for me to want to be on here and talk and hear my voice and my process and everything on what's going on. And honestly, I wouldn't be where I am with writing and everything without the support of my friends, of the community, and my fellow writers. It's incredible, and I'm blessed.
Very beautiful way to end it off there.
Absolutely. Oh, apparently we do have one more question from our log.
Oh, it's our luck. You can give him it.
If you could pick any other random property to do a fanfic of with your skills, what would it be?
Any random property do.
Lightning round, go.
Oh, what does he mean by property?
I mean, I would
Franchise.
imagine a franchise setting, any other game, like movie.
Any
whatever the
other
fuck.
game I could do a fanfic for? Oh, I would. Fuck, maybe Doom. I don't know. Doom would be an interesting one.
Demon pregnancy.
Fuck off. There are so. Oh God.
Doom guy running.
I just
around with a
keep
pregnant
thinking of
tummy.
4chan and all that shit in relation to Doom and whatnot, and the fucking rules 60, whatever. I don't know, whatever rule that was. Fuck it. They make the demons hot. Whatever. But anyway, if I was ever to do any other fan fiction, and I have done fan fiction for shit like, you remember the Lego series Bionicle?
Did you make Bionicle fanfiction?
Mm-hmm. OCs
crazy.
and everything, but it's
Fuck
never
yeah.
seen the light of day. That is ancient shit. But if I could, maybe I would go for it again. But for now, I really like Snoop and Wani, and it's something I genuinely enjoy doing.
And obviously, everybody enjoys what you are doing. So just
I
keep at
guess so.
it, brother.
Trying to.
I know. At the very least, everybody from my Discord will be rooting you on.
Yeah, for the most part on Snoopcord as well, but you'd be surprised how many fucking people on the Spanish Discord are rooting for my ass.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody wanted to translate Punch Drunk into Spanish, I think. So
I mean, I've seen those people on the Spanish server use an AI to translate my fics and do live readings of them. I mean, that shit's fucking crazy.
that is crazy. We love the Spanish Snoop community. Can we get a shout out for the Spanish Snoop community?
Hey, shout
Like,
out
on
to the
God.
Spanish Snoop community.
On
One day
God,
we'll
for
cross
real?
that divide.
Yeah, man. We need to get some fucking cultural representation on the spotlight.
Yeah, we love the Spanish.
You think we get
Snoop
Hugo on
community.
here? How's Hugo's English?
I have no fucking idea. I've never actually talked to him other than chat.
I would love to get Hugo on here.
Add it to the list. But,
You can always hit him up on Twitter.
I don't use that site.
Yeah, well, that's where I talk to him for the commission. So
yeah, we can always figure it out.
he's also on Reddit. So
There are avenues. But all right. I think that's probably a good place to end it off, don't you fellas think?
3 hours and 21 minutes.
Yeah,
damn, holy shit!
was-
I didn't realize it was that far in.
it was a long
Yeah,
one.
we've been yapping.
We do like a good yapping session. Ain't that right, Schmoopy?
Fucking schmoopy.
Fucking, I don't know. Did you watch the Pokemon stream? Because you might have learned a lot about Schmoopy on that stream.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it now.
Oh, brother.
That was a hell of a stream. But yeah, before we end it off, there is one more announcement on my side of things. You may have heard in the past me mentioning the idea of having weekly prompts for the art and writing bros. We are now going to be trying to kick that off starting this week. There should be a new tab opening up shortly in the artsy corner for weekly prompts that'll be headlined by ours truly, Kev. And we're going to be adding him to the community manager team, so you'll see him with a nice blue tag very shortly here. So feel free to contribute. We'll be opening one each week. I believe that the topics for this week, or the prompts for this week, art-wise, it's going to be draw any character in Fang's drip. Let me make sure that I'm getting this right, because I don't want to, like, fuck it up and then it's suddenly a different prompt, you know what I mean?
So yeah, basically, like, if you want to dip your toes into something, you know, this will be a good place to start. You know, it's just going to be nice, casual, you know, little prompts to get your little hamster wheels in your brains working.
Yeah, that goes for writing too, right?
Yeah. We're gonna have writing. Yeah, we're gonna have writing prompts too.
Yeah. Okay. So the first art prompt's gonna be draw any character in the Fang fit. He chose that one particularly because we will be having, as I said earlier as well, the Fang cosplay stream this upcoming Friday, where we're gonna be making some fucking nuggies. So tune in for that. I'll probably be turning on monetization that stream as well.
Evil.
What do you mean evil? People keep telling me I need to turn it on. What better way than right then?
I know, that's a good time. I mean, just like you're gonna get like blasted.
I know, it's gonna fucking, I'm gonna be on the ground crying, I'm sure. And then the writing prompt is going to be Anon and Lucy's wedding. You can choose E3, E4, up to you. And as the vows are being said, a car tears across the venue and a voice yells out, "I object." So do with that as you will. Will likely be my current plan, unless it changes, is each week, once the prompt is closed, we'll end up showing the art stuff on stream, and I'll probably end up reading a couple of the writing prompts as well, or the writing responses as well. So it'll be a fun way to get people engaged and hopefully give some people the kick in the ass that they need. So
hell if I know, I do.
Open all.
All right.
But yeah.
Yeah. Come on over if you want to fucking come on over. You know, hang out with us. We're cool.
Yeah.
Smiles.
When they're not being too freaky.
Nah, you can be freaky. Come over and be freaky. Hey, you want to come over and be weird?
You may come over and naked bugs.
Hey, that goes for a bunch of the Snoop Cord bros. Come join Humo's server, please. It's fun here.
Yippee!
Yeah, come over and be weird.
We're all weird here.
And on that note, anybody who's in chat, be lurking or otherwise, I hope you had a good time watching. Swan, glad to have you on. And
I'm glad to be here.
I'll catch you all tomorrow for what should be a community night stream. So yeah, until then, take care.
Good night, everybody.